Today's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
All right, we are fucking live.
We're fucking live.
We're fucking live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
How else would you fuck? Dead?
Some people do. Joe fucking right out of the gate taking a swing and miss.
Listen, he's got to come off the he's taking a
no
shot
miss.
right at the beginning of the game. He's got to take a shot.
So you like to say a miss, but can you see everybody at home? Can you hear them?
Yes.
They might be all yucking it up at my fucking dead.
The only laugh you got on that was like a, Joe.
Yeah. No, it was actually this. What did he say?
Huh?
They were living. What did the show start? We're here today. Scopo is fucking frantically tweeting something right now.
Oh, dude.
He's mad at you.
Your sexy secretary is just the best.
He just made a sexy secretary face. He was like this,
Yeah,
Why
he's like
you-
the sassy.
Am I doing it wrong?
What are you mad about? You mad at me?
No, I'm not at
What are you
all.
mad at me about?
It's the pizza. Is it the pizza?
We're talking to the microphone, Robbie.
The pizza.
Robbie,
There
what
you
happened to the pizza?
I brought pizza and I dropped it right before I came in,
Yeah.
and it was a little bit of a disaster.
Well, you know how you should have sold that?
Yeah.
Is you were trying to be mean to Bobby. Like, you're like, look, Bobby, a pizza. Plap! And then,
Yeah, that was the bit.
like he was mean, like he was mean.
I don't think it's
I would
it's
not have
funny.
done- yeah.
I don't think it's appropriate. And go fuck yourself, Dan. You know, since you don't need this podcast anymore,
I need this podcast.
You've been
I sacrificed for this
I'm the
podcast.
third mic on every show in the world,
Where did that
And-
start?
yeah.
Right here.
and you fucking better never forget it.
And why am I
Get
here?
it closer with
Look
me
at
right now,
that.
Deepu. Get me one.
You don't even know his name.
Kapaka.
Power's gone to your head.
You better never forget.
Your power's gone to your head.
Listen, I want to know why. First of all, we're going to introduce the guests in a second. I want to know, what right do you have to be
They're
mad
just
at me?
making up things that I'm mad at you.
He made a
now.
sassy face. He's hiding behind the monitor. He went like this.
You hid behind the monitor and made a face at me?
I made
Yeah.
a noise and make any face. I
What
went,
noise did you make?
And that's a face, though.
That was a face.
Is it?
Here's why you bug. This is why you
it's an
bug me.
expression.
We're not supposed. I don't want anything else plugged in over here. He knows that.
No, it's actually on top.
Okay, he's over here plugging people's phones in, which I get. Somebody says, "Hey, I need you." Okay, it's very nice of him. I want him to be nice to the guests. Absolutely accommodating. He's a great producer. Produces, books the show, produces it. Everything's ready every week. He's fucking great at it. Now, I say, why plug it in over there? It doesn't work. Did you turn it on? Nope.
I did because the light was on.
You motherfucker. You know.
The light was on.
You know what I'm saying.
And then I went and turned it all on, and it went off.
You know what I'm saying. What am I saying?
I don't know.
That's it right there. The fucking D in dumb.
Here's the thing. Robert,
Yeah.
you love confrontation.
Yep.
You like being upset with people.
True that.
That's because
You
I'm
like-
from Scotland and our Scottish lineage. That's what Gavin said last week.
Oh, really?
Why are you late? I'm from Scotland. We have to be.
Yeah.
We have to have fucking. We have to fight our way to everything.
Yeah, but then if he's from Scotland, then does he identify as a Scotsman, or was he bringing up American issues too?
No, that I don't know.
'Cause that's
I-
not fair.
I was just trying to be funny, but
Okay.
I didn't know we were going to get into it.
He got serious, so I got serious.
Is that what you
Anyways,
do? Is he fucking
he
mimicker?
did a PU.
Chameleon.
All right. So, anyways, so you're not done being mad at me?
I was never mad at you.
So fucking Joe, you were lying.
I wasn't lying. He made a face and made a noise, and he's lying now. Maybe he's lying.
I'm never
He is
lying.
mad at you. I live with him. I know the real Scopo. He does not like you.
See here, you don't like me.
He doesn't.
I see
Really?
you
Yes.
way more than I see
Hang
Joe.
on one second. I want to get Joe. First of all, I respect Joe way more than I respect you.
Oh, okay.
Naturally.
Okay.
Who
Because
doesn't?
I've known Joe way longer than I've known you. Okay,
true.
Well, I mean, not way.
it's quality,
I
not
was on
quantity.
I was on the show for 2 years before you got here.
That's right.
That's not way longer.
That's a long
That's
fucking
that's
time.
66% longer.
That's like fucking 50 episodes, bro.
52 to you and me.
Well, we're not taking that. We haven't even introduced the guest.
Howard
and you're
Stern
already-
does it. Don't ever fucking question it.
What, you're Robert Durst from...
Gush, 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 gush. Are you Robert Gush, gush?
Robert...
All right, let's introduce the guest today. I'm very honored to have this man in the room. It's not often do I get to see him, but
I should be around more often. I've been on the road a lot.
not you.
Oh, sorry.
He is a very good friend of mine. I really like him a lot. Everybody give it up to Dan Soder for being back. No, I'm kidding. Robbie Praw is here.
That was such a nice introduction.
I don't know.
That was very kind of you, Robert.
Thank you, buddy. And most of it's true. No, seriously, Robbie. I've known you for a long time now. Where I met you, where I know that I was like, okay, I like this guy. I had an audition for Montreal. Again, you know, you don't get it, you don't get it, you don't get it. And you're like, fuck. And then I had literally probably my last straw audition where I was like, I'm not doing this anymore because it fucking kills my self-esteem.
Yeah.
And I go up to the comedy, what the fuck is, what's the thing on the east side?
Comic Strip Live.
Comic Strip Live. Lucian's alive at this time. And I go up there. I'm like, okay. I have a spot ready to go. Robbie actually requests to see me, which makes you feel a little better when actually the guy says, I want to see. And I get up there, and I'm on my spot where my time was, because I booked other spots, was taken by Gerald Kelly, black guy with
green eyes.
Green eyes. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, Frosty's up there with me. I go, Frosty, what the fuck? I go, so he goes to get Lucian. Robert's supposed to be in this spot. Gerald Kelly, is there a mistake? Well, no, that's where Gerald is. I'm going to put Robert first on the next show. So then they get, Robbie comes over, and he looks at fucking Lucian, and he looks at Gerald Kelly's there. And he looks at me, and he goes, I am here to see this person, Robert Kelly. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Is that how I sound, firstly?
No, that's how I made you sound tougher.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sounded like this.
And more racist, if you ask me.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. Is that even people?
What is this thing?
Wait a second. Hold on.
What you mean that people?
Green-eyed people, motherfucker. He goes, I don't know who that is. He goes, I'm here to see him. So he made Lucian take him out and put me the fuck in.
That's respect.
Great. And now Lucian's dead. Great job, Robbie.
Good job, Robbie. You killed Lucian.
You killed Lucian Holt.
And Robbie said no to me that year, too. No, I'm kidding.
I'm moving you here.
Did you get booked that year? Is
I
that
did.
The year that you did the
I
Nasty
did.
Show?
That was the year I did the Nasty Show.
Who was on that year?
That was pull the mic up a little bit. Help him, Dan.
That
please.
was-
Thank you.
Louis?
Louis, Nick DiPaolo, Dave Attell, Greg Giraldo.
Jesus.
And
Jim
Jim
Jeffries,
Yeah.
and myself.
What the fuck?
It was fucking, dude, everybody was murdering. And that was the year Louis really became, that's when Louis became Louis, because I remember Louis had an hour show at Club Soda that year.
Yeah.
And we all came down to watch it, and he just fucking annihilated.
Yeah.
You know in Club Soda where you stand on the stairs?
Yeah.
It was just packed. And we were just watching him do his fucking hour, and it was like you saw the fucking flip from the guy that did, you know, the ATM joke or the, you know, walking behind somebody joke, and to this fucking monster. I mean, he was fucking just killing.
It's one of the few times in my entire career that you saw that in real time. If you
Yeah.
were there, you're like, oh, Louis now.
Yeah.
It's
He's
before,
that guy.
it's-
You know,
it's
it was 2007, by the way.
This before Lucky Louie?
It was after Lucky Louie, right after Lucky Louie was
Right.
canceled, and maybe a year or so before Louis show came out. Or maybe
Yeah, that was like, well, there was like Shameless, and then there was a year and a half, then there was Chewed Up, and that's when everything started rolling out.
it was crazy.
I think the half hour came before the.
Yeah, that was like
huge.
2000.
That was the same time, I think.
Yeah, but that wasn't as big as Shameless. They're talking about 07 when he started doing the stuff about his daughter. No, the HBO.
The half hour is the one where he first.
That's what-
he talked about.
05.
That was the daughter punching her in the face
The
and the
deer,
hide and seek
hitting
and
the
stuff.
deer.
That
Yeah.
was chewed up.
That was, but the 05, that was the HBO half hours where Louis.
But you can't base it on any of that because that probably was filmed and done, and he was working on something new. It was
Yeah.
in between. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you really should base it on is after Lucky Louie, in between Louie. That's at that point where, you know, Louis would come down and do spots, and you'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Everybody loved him, and he had that fucking, that's Louis C.K., and he's crazy. You never know what he's going to say. But he was funny. I mean, I used to watch him and be like, oh, it's funny. But he would come in and do the same shit because he was writing. I don't know if he was working on his fucking act or whatever, but he would do the same jokes down at the cellar, and he'd do all right. But then he just fucking went into another gear and just started writing material as what he is. And it was
Yeah.
I remember up there, I was watching him. He was on that show. I mean, fucking Nick DiPaolo was hosting.
Yep.
Jesus.
I don't think Greg was on that year.
Greg was on. No, maybe Greg was.
I think
no.
Greg hosted 1 year.
You're right. I was there with
Greg hosted a few months before he passed away.
I was there with Greg, Norton, Rich Voss,
That's another year.
and Patrice. I think it was. Right?
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's still a
That
fucking
was another
monster
year.
lineup.
Yeah, it was fucking stupid. I was on some stupid, nasty shows. Like you're walking out and I'm like, oh boy. Like you're backstage, it's just. You're like, oh.
When did you go up?
I went up. I usually went up. Where did I go up?
I think you've done every spot. I think
done-
you've
yeah.
closed. I think you've opened. I think
done
you've done
middle,
middle. I
and
think
then-
you've done everything.
I think the craziest spot is that last spot, which I had last time I was there. But it's like if everybody's good, it seems like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If everybody's killing it, like I did the one with the midget dude,
Brad
Williams.
Brad
Brad
Williams.
Williams and Bridget Everett was
Nick
on that
Nowicki.
year.
And you know who I just have the utmost respect for is Jim. What's his name from England?
Jim Jeffries?
No,
not
no,
from England.
no. The
Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr.
Great.
Dude, that fucking guy. I remember he had to follow the midget and Bridget.
That sounds.
Which should
Midget
be
and
a show on
Bridget.
CBS. Midget and the Bridget. Just a big-titted Viking bitch and a midget. And he lives between her tits. He sells lemonade. Nothing? All right, cool. Fucking you stone-facing me today, both of you.
What are you talking about?
Not you. I had to put you in it, but
Well,
really.
you're lulling us into not lulling, but like you're hearing, you're telling me a story about a thing. I'm listening. I'm like,
All
wow,
right.
that must be something, and you're making me want to get better. You're like, this guy's a beast. He's a beast. I'm like, I stink.
Yeah, you definitely could do a nasty show. But listen,
Well, I'd write some pretty clean material, Bob. I
I'm
mean,
kidding. Jesus Christ.
just kidding. I have plenty of dirty stuff, and I'd love to send you a tape. Thanks for fucking having him on. I'm on edge over here.
I know. It's weird to have you on.
Ah,
What?
jeez.
For them.
Joe did.
Let me
Joe
tell you
was
something
nervous
about it.
today.
Everyone here has done
Terrified.
Montreal.
Yes.
Joe, you've done Montreal twice.
I did it twice.
I did it twice.
You've done it twice.
I'm Chris,
What
by the
fuck
way.
are we talking
That's
about?
Chris.
Yeah.
He's
You're-
never done.
He's never done Montreal.
And this is
No.
Deepu. He's never done it.
I mean, of the comics, are you a comic?
Yes.
Well, then I feel like a jerk.
Now
Yeah.
no, he's a comic too.
Ah.
They're new guys, but
Don't
they're,
feel bad. It's okay.
Well, I'll tell you who's begun. I'll tell you. A year ago, I said to Chris, "This is when Kelly was leaving, and
You said,
I found
"Good
out Louis
riddance."
J. Gomez was just a pain in the ass to work with."
Yeah.
I said, "Listen, I would love to bring you on the road with me, but you have to get funnier. I can't honestly bring you on the fucking road, and fucking, I can't do that to the club. I can't do that to the crowd." No, I don't want to fucking be phony and put some. I hate comics that bring fucking just shitty comics.
Right. That sort of brings Veter.
Come on,
That's a joke. You're supposed to laugh.
I'm not
I
kidding.
know, I was
You don't laugh. I
smiling.
look like an asshole.
I
I'm
was
telling you,
waiting to see how you-
every
God.
fucking show I've taken him on since Uncle Vinny's, the Boston, when I took him to Boston, he's been fucking killing it. I mean,
Want
he's.
to know why? We wrote material for him.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's fucking good for you.
I wrote a half hour on having a big ass.
Well, he does good for 8
I walked
minutes.
around with a pillow in my shorts for fucking a month to get the feeling of it.
He's gonna have a special called Big Ass Jokes. It's a Chris Rock special.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. Well,
That's
I
why
wasn't
we,
sure.
that's why we laugh.
Some of the people at home might not get it. You
Then we
jerk.
stop fucking saying that they're dumb at home.
I
But then
care
they're
about the
also,
people.
but then they're also smart when he comes out with his first joke. 'Cause he's
Yes.
saying- so
Yeah.
They're savvy. They're
He-
wonderful people.
He plays them however which way he wants them.
Come see me at the Stress Factory on the 4th of July.
Ugh, that's gonna be a sold out fucking show.
Hey, would you quit poo-pooing? Would you quit deep-pooing my shows?
Nobody's gonna go and fucking see comedy on the 4th of July in Jersey.
Hey, if you do the Montreal Comedy Festival twice, one day you might be able to headline the Stress Factory on the 4th of July.
2 times. Not 1 time, 2 times. I've done it. How many times have I done it?
A
28.
lot of times.
I've done it a
17.
lot of times. It's my favorite festival. It's so fun. How fun is it?
It's great.
It's the only place that we can go, and
comedy-
I've said this before, that we can be a comic community.
Yeah.
Where we can go because we're all headliners or we're all working shows and we can't see each other. I never see any of these people, and all these comics I don't know. You don't know if they're cool or not, and then all of a sudden you go up to Montreal and you're hanging out. You wind up going to lunch. Me and Andy Kindler. I never fucking I was like, I'm never gonna like this guy. I never went to the state industry. I heard him say mean, like you'd hear secondhand shit that he'd say about, and you're like, oh, that sounds mean. And then I'm at Montreal one year. I'm at Starbucks, and he's in front of me, and he turns around. And he goes, oh, hey, nicest guy I've ever met.
Yeah.
He's like, how you doing, man?
He's super
And I
nice.
was like, how are you doing? And we started talking. I bought him a coffee. We walked back. I went to the state industry. He fucking trashed I was like, this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I laughed like I've never fucking laughed.
It's great meeting the most random. Like I met Tom Segura the last time I did
Right.
Montreal, and I had no idea who he was, and he's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And then now, because of Montreal, like we hung out and had lunch. And I was like, this guy's fucking great. Then I watched his stand-up. I was like, this guy's awesome.
If you're a comic, you go to any show.
Yeah, except like the giant ones in.
You can't go to like fucking Don Rickles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you can, you'd have to hook it up. Be like, you have to suck somebody's dick.
Yeah.
Hey.
Not that I haven't sucked Robbie's dick to get to a Chappelle gig.
Wow. Well, we have Chappelle coming back this
I
year.
know.
So,
How many shows?
We're going up at 6. We just announced 6
You have
shows. We had Rickles last year.
Last year.
Steve Martin was there when I was
Steve Martin was there.
I've been watching old Rickles on Letterman the past 2 weeks.
I really
It's
love
hilarious.
Poughkeepsie Chris, who's just like, hey, you guys got Rickles again? You guys got anybody that works the Borscht Belt? I'm a big Borscht Belt guy.
Hey,
Did you see Rickles? You didn't see Rickles last year?
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, man.
I didn't get a chance. I see, because I know everybody was trying to get in on that thing, and I didn't want to be the guy to get in on it, but then kind of get rejected. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get pushed away.
Yeah,
like,
stings.
Norton just makes it by, and he grabs the
gets a
top of my
picture?
head. Yeah. I really did want to see him. But you know what I did do last year? I never did? I went to see people's hours. Yeah, which they have these great little venues that I did one year, and you do a fucking hour in Montreal, which is fun. You think nobody's going to show up, but all of a sudden it fills the fuck up.
Yeah.
And you do an hour, which usually up there it's like 10, 15, 20-minute sets. And you fucking just do your shit, and it's fun. I mean, I watched Ryan Hamilton's set. I never got to see Ryan do an hour.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Because it's, if we're doing shows together,
15 minutes.
15
So you go
minutes.
see a lot of shows when you're out working?
I will go see some shows, hours and stuff like that. I will go see people, yeah. But my favorite part is fucking, I hung out with Dom Irera last time. I got lunch. Me and Bob Marley went and did laundry together. Just stupid shit that you'd never, ever get to do.
One of my favorite things was one year when I was up there, you, Burr, and DeRosa were doing the cheat show.
Yep.
And so I would finish the New Faces and go run and catch you guys do the whole at that cabaret thing.
What's it called?
I think it was the strip bar, right?
It was
what's it called?
Cafe Cleopatra.
That's it, Cafe Cleopatra. And it was great because all the comics would be in one little huddle.
Yeah.
So you'd go up, get like 2 beers, and then you'd go stand in the corner and watch you, Burr, and DeRosa. And you guys were all fucking murdering.
Yeah.
That it was awesome because it was almost like the opposite, where you got to just see just a specific set about a specific topic.
Yeah.
And it was great to walk up there. And then Ari's show was after, so you could stick around and watch.
I mean, you know what happens to me a lot, and I just figured it out this year? I get allergies in the summer. You do the fucking, and I would lose my voice every festival.
Yeah.
Because you go to that party,
Yeah.
and it's such the music and then the talk, and you wind up talking at a higher octave, and you're using just your throat. I would lose my voice by the end, and I lost my voice in that Ari Shafir show, and I really couldn't talk. I remember that. It happened to me 2 years in a row. And I would go to the party, and then I sit in the lot by the elevators now, and I have my own little party.
Ooh.
I started a pizza party last time
Very
with Ann Harris from Comedy Central.
What a fun, it's like the, it's like your own little Stanhope party.
Dude, I'm telling you, we started. Don't bring that up.
Man,
I want to talk about that. But me and Ann, we got. She ordered pizza on Comedy Central fucking credit card.
All right.
We got a fucking faked out pizza. We got a veggie pizza to give to people. Hey, you got pizza? Because we knew they were all going to be coming out.
Yeah.
So we got the real good pizzas over by us. We put the fucking shit veggie pizza out. Hey, get pizza? Yeah, grab a piece, whatever you want. They open it up. It's veggie.
Yeah.
They would all look at it like, ugh, but they're so hungry, they go, fuck it, and they just start eating like a broccoli and asparagus, just a piece of a wilted asparagus hanging out. It was the funniest thing ever. But then the good people, we'd be like, oh, the fucking pepperoni's right over here.
Dude, my favorite
Yeah,
thing-
Bruce, the fucking guy who runs. We were like, no. He was going to take the asparagus. No, over here.
One of the-
Sausage over here.
When you said elevator bank,
Yeah.
it automatically makes me think of Todd Glass would just hide behind one of the pillars
Yeah.
where the elevators were, and whatever comic was waiting for it. I remember it was Anthony Jeselnik was waiting to go upstairs.
Yeah.
And just behind the pillar, Todd Glass starts yelling, I don't give a flying fuck! I'm Anthony Jeselnik! You could suck my dick! I don't give autographs for free! And then, like, Jeselnik's looking around, and this is Todd Glass behind, and people are walking up. It was so fucking great.
He did that 2 years ago with Mulaney also. And
Yeah.
he's just like, I'm literally in a conversation with Todd. He hits the fucking deck. He like hits the ground and starts, I'm John Mulaney! Just at the top of his lungs.
And it's so fucking
it's
good.
so fucking funny.
Is Todd Glass one of the funniest
Absolutely.
fucking guys out there?
100%.
I mean, on and off.
He did one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I saw him at the old comics on 14th and 8th, and it was kind of a light crowd on a Thursday.
Yeah.
And so he was doing this thing at the end of the show where he like there was a mic backstage, and he was like, "Thank you guys, seriously, thank you guys for coming out. You guys are the best." Then he walked behind the curtain and he grabbed the other mic and he go, "What the fuck? Are you guys not promoting this thing? What the fuck do I gotta do? It's fucking empty in there." And then he'd hang it up, come out and be like, "Hey, you guys, seriously, thank you for coming out." And he'd go back behind the curtain. He goes, "I mean, I'm a fucking draw. I'm Todd fucking Glass." And then he comes back out and he's like, "You guys, I'll be taking pictures later. Everyone just wait out here." He's like, "This club's gonna last another fucking 2 months." And it's just like do shit like that. And he was like,
kind of right.
Yeah. He fucking nailed it. But it was one of the fucking funniest. And I was in the audience just watching, and I was like, "This guy's fucking hilarious."
I always feel bad. The first time I met Todd was at. I met him 2 times. I met him at the Beach's Madhouse in Vegas. You heard of that?
Bette Midler movie.
No, you fucking ass face.
Oh. Well, I love that movie. And Bette Midler.
That's Beaches.
In fact, I love Bette Midler so much, I middled on the road for 11 years straight. They're laughing at home.
They're beautiful when they land, but they are ugly when they miss.
I guarantee people just shut the show off.
I bet one person at their computer just did this at work, and this is a week from now. They go, "Ooh," and then just went back.
I guarantee somebody just went, "Yeah, it's enough of that."
You mean the people that stuck it out through the Todd Glass story?
That was amazing. I had Bobby going. You
I
can't
love
shit
that.
on my Todd Glass
I
story.
like that story. That was a good story.
Right.
It was reminiscent.
I'm going to tell another Todd Glass story that's not going to be as good.
I say lay it on.
Well, I feel bad because I was backstage. This is, okay, Beach's Madhouse. Let me explain. It's still going on, by the way. It's at the MGM now. He has his own little theater. And basically, he had it at the Hard Rock, at the whatever fucking club that was, whatever theater in the Hard Rock it was. And he would, on Saturday nights, you'd fly in on a Thursday or a Wednesday for a 15-minute set on a Saturday. But he would load this theater up. He'd have a hooker table, stripper table, male stripper table.
Yeah.
He'd fucking fly in Paris Hilton and all the Britney Spears, all those TMZ stars, have them there. He'd have bachelorette parties, bachelor parties. Fill the place up with this fucking anarchy. He'd have a guy balancing a moped, a midgets everywhere. He'd have a fake titty contest to win fake tits, and these chicks would come up with just awful tits and good tits and just tits, and then have a 7-foot Russian gay sword swallower do this whole routine, swallow a sword, do a split, get a fucking standing O, and then they'd bring out a comic. Right? So me and Steve Byrne were the only guys that could do it without bombing.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody bombed it. You name it, they fucking bombed. And
Don Rickles.
Huh?
Don Rickles.
Fucking ate his dick.
Wow.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Fucking died. That's where he died.
That's
he
where
actually
he
died that night.
He's like, "Yeah, I don't feel so good. That sword swallower. I don't know. I followed a lot, but that might be too much."
Who else can you do?
That's it.
Randy Savage.
Macho Man.
Oh, yeah. Not going to make it out of this one. No, not today.
Old Indian.
Ferrari must flee like the coyote when the fields burn. It's all in the same fucking octave.
That's not. That's up,
No,
dude.
that's right.
That's nose. That's nasally.
That's right.
So
It's deep in the gut.
So anyways, he goes, and I'm in the backstage with him, and I didn't realize, I've done it a billion times. I'm doing the same. I'm gonna go out and do this. I'm gonna fuck a stool. That was back in fucking stool days.
I love it. I
Right?
love that you're like, that's like you're gonna punch someone in the throat. You're like, I'm gonna fight dirty.
I
I'm gonna
did.
fuck a stool.
Oh, I'm fucking a stool. I'm gonna bang it. I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna lick it.
I'm gonna treat it like it's a raft. I'm gonna treat it like it's a surfboard.
I remember fucking. I was doing a show, and then a comic went up after me, and he did a thing where he uses a stool as a drinking cup, and Patrice goes, "Yo, man, Bobby just fucked that. Don't drink out of that cup."
That's hilarious.
That's great.
So I literally was like, dude, I was sitting backstage. He wasn't talking to me. He was just sitting there, and I didn't know he was fucking panicking about this gig. And I was just like, dude, you're fucking boring. He's like, I'm sorry. You know, talk less.
Yeah.
He's like, you're just fucking boring. Dude. You haven't fucking even talked to me. He's like, I didn't know. I was, you know, what the fuck? He was so fucking like, what the fuck are you? Why are you saying this?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to just be this. Why are you calling me? What the fuck? I don't even know you. You know,
Yeah.
Todd. And he went out and fucking ate his dick. And I didn't realize that it's that gig. He's sitting in the room with me. I'm fucking just walking around like I own the place because I've done this hellhole so many fucking times.
Yeah, you've
I know.
walked-
I'm going to fuck a stool. He's actually going out there with some jokes. He's going to try to tell jokes in front of these fucking savages. And I've always felt bad about that. I felt bad that I just called him boring. Just what a dick.
One
what
of the
a young comic dick thing to say to somebody.
You also said to one of the most exciting performers in comedy.
You think what?
He just does shit.
What the fuck?
You said he's boring, and I said he's one of the most exciting performers. He's one of the most exciting shows to watch. You don't know what the fuck he's going to do.
That's true, yes.
I've never watched the same Todd. I've watched Todd Glass maybe 5 times. I've never seen the same set.
Yeah.
You should call him and tell him to apologize.
Or a letter.
I think
A letter.
Ooh.
Yes.
What, with like a pen and
Old
ink?
school.
Yeah, cursive.
Yeah.
It means something.
With a wax.
No hashtags.
But should I do it with line paper or non-line paper?
Non-line.
Do they still sell line paper? I have no idea what's going on with it in the
yeah.
paper market.
Sturdy
I haven't seen
hemp
paper in a
paper.
while.
You got you do line because if you do it non-line, it'll start smearing down.
Yeah, but if you're a good writer,
I got enough faith in you. I think you can
Yeah.
go unlined, perfect, wax,
Cursive.
stamp, over the top with your family
What do I write?
crest.
Do I just write Todd Glass? Sorry.
Dearest
BK.
Todd.
Dearest Todd, sorry for the rude comment.
That's in your
No.
third paragraph.
You could bring up maybe you're going through a tough time.
I wasn't.
I know, but you
I was
could.
having a great time. I was getting my dick sucked by strippers.
Were you?
No, no. Hey, was I married? No, not at all. 7 times. Nope, not at all. I was having good times. Playing the Wheel of Fortune slot machine.
Yeah.
That's the best slot machine. You need to play a progressive if you're going to play one. I read.
So, Robbie, we
Well, I'm just trying to make you some money here.
So you, how long have you been with Just for Laughs?
11 years.
11 fucking years. What did you do before it?
Nothing. I was, an assistant in Toronto.
Right.
On TV shows. Not doing anything too
Really?
exciting.
And
Well,
now,
that's very insulting to all the assistants out there. I mean, Chris Scopo is right here.
I was literally just stocking fridges. So
That's
Wow.
what Chris does.
so that's what I was
Chris,
doing.
speaking of
That's
stocking fridges,
Basically
Chris,
what I did before you got
can
here.
you give me a water, Chris? Anyways, go ahead.
This is your water right here.
Any,
That's my water. And I've already sipped it.
Joe, come on.
Why don't I want his lips to touch
Get
my
me a
lips?
water, please.
You like his lips.
I do love your lips.
I like that Chris is trying too hard now. Just get the water. Take your headphones off, dum-dum. What are you doing?
He's just mouthing to me that they're going to rename the Just for Laughs Festival the Just for Dan Festival.
Yeah, that's what I was mouthing.
And
to
everyone
him.
in Montreal is coming
What-
to see.
what was
Is
the
Dan
fuck?
going to have a show at the Soder Club?
Chris Scopo just made his best joke he's ever made on the podcast.
There it is.
Keep him around.
One time you said the same thing, Joe.
Well, that one was better than the last one.
Have you? Who are you most proud of bringing up to Just for Laughs?
Gerald Kelly, I would say.
Has he ever been?
He has been.
Oh, really?
He was doing a thing years ago, and I could, like with his son.
Yes.
Where he would go. I'm not making this up, right?
No, that's
he
true.
did
That's
like
a real
up
thing.
to, he did our urban show years ago with his son, and his son goes out and
Yeah, he's like-
did like 7 minutes.
and he does jokes about his dad
Yeah.
that you could kind of tell written by his dad. But
Right.
and then he goes up and he's like, I'm his dad. And then they're like, murders.
Right.
'Cause
Did
they're
it murder?
like, oh, shit, he was just talking about him. It's, yeah.
That's
Right.
exactly what happened. That was
you-
a good
you gotta be
impression.
there.
Of,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, I got nothing against Gerald Kelly. The fact he was
Nice
just,
guy.
I think Lucian tried to fuck me out of my spot, and Gerald he was kind of managing. So that's he was trying to finagle his guy in, like Robbie was gonna go. Oh, Gerald Kelly. I thought it was. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Get this guy.
Oh, I didn't even think of the last name thing.
Really?
No, I'm dumb.
Really?
I didn't think
I
of
was
that
taking in
either.
some air.
Why do you have your back to me?
I'm not gonna say really to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did,
I
Joe,
see.
did you think of that, Joe? Gerald Kelly?
Yes, of course.
Putting on some weight, huh?
Am I?
Sideways you are.
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Not bad.
Yeah, you're pretty happy right now, huh?
Yeah. Very happy.
You've been no gymming it, huh?
No, I have been gymming it. That's what's a little upsetting about it.
Have you been eating a lot?
No.
Huh?
I don't know what's going on, dude.
Turn front ways. Turn. Oh, you know what? No, it's cool.
No, you're right, because I'm up to like fucking 230.
Are you really? What were you before?
I walk around at like 210.
And you're 20 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
And you're going to the gym.
Yeah.
That's what getting a girlfriend does, man.
What do you do at the gym?
I run usually 1.5 miles, and then I lift weights.
Wow. Maybe it's
Lewis said I was looking a lot better with my shirt off yesterday. And Lewis is a fitness guru.
Is he really?
No. but he looks good.
I don't. You know what I don't like about? I saw this little fucking barbecue. Oh, you got somebody had. Who threw that?
Wayne Rada.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the Legion of Skanks barbecue, I thought.
That what it was called?
Well, I texted Lewis and said, thanks for the invite. And he goes, oh, it wasn't mine.
Who's what? Wayne. Okay, so was it
Wayne Rada texted me.
Really?
Yeah. Wayne was like,
I didn't
hey,
get
pal.
invited, Bobby.
I didn't get. You weren't there?
No,
Well,
I didn't get
apparently
invited.
I ate enough, bringing up my weight gain, bro.
Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't get invited. I never get invited to these fucking. Can you queens stop whispering on a podcast?
he said
I
you
said
look
you're
fat.
fat. That's all I did. I
said
was just
you
trying to
look-
hurt his feelings.
He said
I
you
knew
look fat.
No, I said
go,
you're
said
fat.
that?
No, I said you're fat.
Oh.
I didn't
No
say
more
you look
whispering,
fat.
Robbie.
I was just
No
trying
more
to hurt
whispering.
Dan.
You're on video.
Sorry about that.
There's a camera right here watching you whisper.
And I'm sucking my gut in, so you can't.
Just don't throw sideways. Front ways, you look great. That looks great. Now hold your breath. Yeah, sideways. Don't do that. You're fucking. Put your shoulders back. Shoulders back. Chest out. Stomach in. Like that. Turn to the
I got
front.
like 1950s Superman body.
You really do have a barrel chest. The original Superman chest.
Watch out, Lois Lane. Feels good. Do you have to walk around like this?
Bob, I invited you to a picnic one time. I don't know if you remember that.
Your picnics stink, Joe. It's the worst fucking thing I've ever.
Robbie, if
been
you're ever
to.
in town, I have great comedy picnics in
Yeah,
Central Park.
if you can find it in the middle of Central
I
Park.
buy a balloon so everyone can see it.
Yeah.
What's the food for a pet? I've never heard
It's
of
BYOF.
it. So it's pretty, so essentially you're just saying meet me at the park.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then we all get there. There's about 100 people. And then Rebecca Trent brought a whole tray of tacos and some sodas.
That's bullshit. I showed up with fucking nuts, fruit, and waters, and these kids that he invited actually needed it. Like I had to give it because that's how hungry they were from being in the sun and having a fucking half a can of Pringles that this fucking douche brought.
I brought some
and the
loose
balloon. The
meat.
balloon has a fucking foot and a. It's the string. We have to. It's a foot. So it's literally a balloon just bob. It looks like somebody's baby's head. Just you can't even find it. I had to walk around the park 5 times, and then I had to do a grid, like up and down, up and down. until I
Were you
found it.
not invited?
I was invited, but thank God I found it, and I left fucking 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
It was it was like.
And then it got good. We had a frisbee. Lewis
I
started a fight.
I started the frisbee.
Jason Canna picked up a baby that didn't belong to us.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, it was insane. A deaf kid.
What?
Weren't you there for that?
No.
Oh, it was insane. There was a deaf kid. He came like wandering over, and the mother was like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." He was like, "Duh," whatever. He's got problems.
He's not retarded.
That
He's
was-
deaf.
Well,
The worst deaf kid.
They don't make sounds.
you guys in your PC. That's what he sounded like.
Yeah, you don't walk around going, this deaf kid.
That's what he sounded like.
It probably sounded like that.
They're like this. They cannot. They cannot. They can talk, but they cannot.
They don't get every word.
It's like-
because they've never heard it.
Because they can't hand them out. It's very much Lou Ferrigno.
But of course, but it's not mentally retarded just
Right.
because I can't talk.
You said retarded. I said I did an
Retarded is
impression.
retarded is fucking. Bob, I want to go to the door.
I think you might have been retarded.
Bob, I want to go to the door.
That's-
Doublet, my friend. I love doublet.
You hear the difference, Joe?
He was
Yeah.
a dum dum.
And this is coming from 2 pleasantly plump gentlemen.
Yeah. I don't know if you're that pleasant though. He's pleasantly plump. You look great.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't-
you're
don't listen to him.
awkwardly fat,
Skinny fat.
skinny fat.
But
yeah.
anyways,
Yes.
so the kid walked over, and then Lewis gave him the balloon, which was my balloon, which I didn't appreciate. So he took the balloon and he starts tying it on the kid's hand. So the mother's already weird about it. So I'm like, Lewis, you can't just touch a kid.
You can't.
And Cantor thought he was funny. He's like, "Nay, you can't touch a kid, but we're gonna borrow him." And he picked the kid up, and the woman was like, "Ah!" It's like this crazy thing, and the whole party was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
If somebody picked up my kid, my baby, at the park, I would go to jail for murder.
But what
I
if-
would literally go get I would let him take the kid. I would quietly go find the biggest fucking branch. I'd snap it off. So it would still be like green and alive.
Yeah.
And I would beat his fucking skull in.
But what
I
if the
would.
kid-
While he was holding my kid. And as he slowly fell, I would grab my baby out. And then I'd step on his
just
fucking head.
watched you?
Cocksucker fucking picking up somebody's kid.
But what if
that,
the guy-
That fucking aggravates me.
What if the guy was bald but we had a beard?
I would fucking aggravate me that somebody touched somebody because a helpless fucking chick. What? That's like fucking rape, for Christ's sakes.
Well, I mean,
That's rape.
He touched
Not
a
rape.
child.
That's the name of the episode. That's rape.
Rape picnic.
Rape picnic is the name of. No,
You're
no,
like
that.
you're like
I can't put rape.
down right now.
Picnic
It's
is
going down.
hilarious. Oh, that sounds like a death metal album.
It was
rape, rape
Go go
picnic.
go go go. Rape picnic. Go 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 go.
So, you touching me touching you. Sandwiches on a blanket. Rape picnic.
Lewis
Pick up a baby.
Lewis just got here.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of
I
that.
wanted Lewis here today.
What? He thinks you're mad at him.
No, I was supposed to have him here today, but
He can't be around industry.
I invited Joe.
no, Joe has a standing invitation.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you can come. But I wanted you because I wanted you to meet Lewis because Lewis has never done Montreal, and I thought it would be an interesting fucking.
I think I'm seeing him tonight.
Are you really?
Maybe. Or
Where?
sometime. I have no idea.
It's weird to
This
see you.
week.
It's weird
Where are
to
you guys tonight?
We're at the stand tonight.
Ah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these auditions should be at the
I
stand.
am not at the stand.
It's such a
tonight.
hot club.
You know, for a guy who does have that ability, the power that you have to bring people into the festival, I think, you know, what people don't get is that your time comes when it comes, and everybody who is funny does get a shot eventually at Montreal.
I don't think that's true.
No, that's, okay, go
But
ahead.
I mean, that sounded great. I wish that was the
I mean,
case.
all right,
I think what you're not accounting for is we make like tons of mistakes. Also,
For
Yeah.
sure.
Well, I mean, Dan Soder and Joe,
No,
List,
but-
I wouldn't call them mistakes. I would call them...
did you guys do it the same year?
No, I
we
did.
we
Yes,
were
I
there
did.
the same year. I did New Faces the year after you did New Faces. We were together. I stayed at your hotel.
So,
But
Robbie,
sometimes, no. But seriously, like sometimes, I think you're very right. People
Yeah.
get it, and they get it later than they think they would get it. But if they got it earlier, they would have just been like we have 40 new faces between like Unrepped, which was what you guys did,
Yeah.
the regular new faces. We have a sketch new faces. Out of 40 of them, what 8 to 10 maybe get like a I don't even
stay-
a pop or
come
something
back.
from the festival.
we'll be back or do something else, right?
No, a lot of people come back to the festival. I'm just saying for the festival to really have an impactful, like for Dan, it had a real
Changed my life.
impactful experience for you.
We're two good examples. You
Yeah.
blew up. I got nothing. But I'm doing well now.
Yeah.
but
And I had fun.
I blew you up, but go ahead.
but some people listen. We didn't we don't book everything the right way all the time. I wish we did.
Yeah, Bobby was hosted my show.
I did, and you annihilated.
That was a fun night. That was like one of the nicest things you ever said to me.
What'd I say?
We were outside smoking cigarettes, and you go, "You just fucking ruined 5 people's night because I went 5th out of 10."
Oh, he went 5th. He went up on the Unrep show,
Yeah.
and you know everybody's fucking nervous. I feel bad for all these people because I've been there.
Yeah.
I know the just the anxiety that you're literally putting yourself through.
Yeah.
That doesn't. And you went up 5th and just murdered. Just had this fucking. I was like, oh boy. I was just like, I don't want to be. Whoever's after him is going. You know, and it's all self-inflicting. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
I just knew that you blew it out of the water. That was the night the guy, some manager. I was, you know, I don't fucking host. I don't fucking host. And Singer was like, hey, can you? I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do.
Yeah, you're not great
Oh,
at
man.
hosting anything.
So anyway, even this podcast, I got it. So I almost want to take the bandana back for that.
Yeah, because you realized that I had made the joke that you were going to add on. Your tag was my joke. You're like, yeah, even the podcast. Oh, fuck me.
So I remember this manager. I was trying my best to say everybody's name, be as positive, and you know, I didn't want to fucking, you know, go up there and fucking ruin the night for everybody. And I'm trying to, hey, you know, and this guy goes, can you make sure he says their names clearer or something, like, because I said somebody's name one time and he wanted me to say it more than once.
Yeah.
I like that they couldn't find out the person's name after.
But I was like, I want to go up to him. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He's right there. Go fucking. But
Yeah.
I literally had to go. The guy was like, you know, like the guy walked up to me and said that to me. I go, tell him I will try to say the names. I wanted to go, fuck you.
Yeah.
Whatever shit manager. He wasn't even like a manager. He was
Yeah.
some fucking.
Yeah, and then years later, he didn't invite you to his barbecue yesterday.
They call him the truth.
Bob, I want to have let's go backwards for a moment. Just I don't want to
Should
get
we
too.
go all the way backwards and start this whole thing over? So what are you doing? Rubbing your fat now?
Yeah.
Can you stop?
I thought you were going to say we could start it over so I wouldn't insult Dan and call him fat.
All right,
Here's
Robbie's touching Dan. Now it's getting uncomfortable again.
Here's my question.
How was that uncomfortable? Really? Was that beyond your comfort zone?
Yeah, that
Me
was
touching
fine.
his belly. I was
Yeah.
just touching his belly.
Yeah, that bothers me. That's
not
my
good.
friend's
That's not-
belly. And if anybody touches it, it's me, Robbie.
You guys can all get in
know what?
there.
Stop cock blocking.
How about this?
Yeah.
Touch it?
No more belly touching.
Yeah, no more belly
All right?
touching. You no
This
touching.
is-
You can
thanks for
touch.
having me.
You can touch Joe's belly.
I don't want to
great
fucking
belly.
touch Joe's belly.
You
I got
can
a great
touch
belly.
Chris's
Slender
belly.
Slender belly.
You don't fucking touch my Danny's belly in front of me. That's my belly.
He has such a cute belly, though.
So much belly to touch.
Go ahead, Joe. What were you saying?
What does it mean to you and your friendship and your
Yeah.
personality that Dan says one of the nicest things that you've ever said to him in years of friendship is, "You just ruined 5 people's nights." That's one of the nicest things you've ever said.
It was pretty
It's
nice.
not even nice. It's not even a compliment. It's about these other people. It's very negative.
I think that's wrong. I've said way nicer things to you.
Yeah, but that meant the most to me because I knew I'd done a good job.
Well, what he was.
I feel like you could be saying nicer things is what I'm saying.
but
You
I
just
said
called
it-
him fat twice.
Well, yes, but what I meant is that he did a great job.
Well, you've poked fun at me as well, and I don't really apprient it, and neither does Dan. Tell him.
I don't appreciate it at all.
Are you really?
I'm
What?
sensitive. Now that I'm a bigger person, now that I'm overweight, I'm a little more sensitive. So, yeah.
I do remember that. That was a great night. I was like, this kid's on his way. I think it was a year before that you were on my show, right?
You had me on after Montreal on the podcast.
No, I had you on before.
Nope. You had me on after, in the fall.
No, because you worked with me before.
I worked with you at Gotham, and we worked together. We did SUNY Delphi,
Delhi,
and then I came back and I did Gotham,
right?
and then I did Montreal. Then you had me on the podcast.
You weren't on with Joe before that.
Nope.
So after Montreal, you were still slinging guacamole.
Yeah, for 4 months, 5 months.
Wow, wee.
So yeah, Montreal in July, and then I quit my job in December when I was
Right.
dog sitting for you. It was my last day at
When
the
you
restaurant.
you mean fucking in my apartment?
Blowing backs out in your bed. And in
Wait a
your-
minute.
In his bed?
Whoa,
No,
whoa.
in his shower. I fucked in your shower.
You can tell me now. Did you fuck in my bed? You can tell me now. I will not get mad.
No, I don't think. I
Look
think
at
I,
me.
I think I fucked around, but I didn't fuck.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's yeah. he's Admiral Akbar. It's a trap.
He knows my tones.
Yeah, he's like, no.
I look up when I'm lying, dude. I will not.
Remember the pole next to your bed, the
Yeah.
wooden pole.
The night
Yeah.
he died.
I had sex up against that. Was the closest I got to your bed
Oh, pole sex.
because I didn't want. I had a huge fear of you.
Doesn't that bother you?
Was your naked bum on my bed?
Well, I slept there.
But naked?
Yeah,
Who the fuck sleeps naked in somebody's bed?
someone that's pretty comfortable. Someone that's really comfortable, and that just banged in your shower, and then got a whole bed to himself.
How great is my shower?
It was the
That was a great
best.
shower. Yeah.
My new shower's even as good.
Okay, that's nice. This one was the best.
The 5-prong one?
The 3 Kohler.
I fucked
it
in your
5
shower.
then?
I pooped my pants at your house.
Yeah, well, I got a new bidet. Better bidet.
Oh man, but I
Way
when I-
better bidet.
When I
Bidet, mate.
With the squatty potty.
Oh, the squatty potty is where it's
Dude,
at.
the squatty potty is fucking. Dude,
You're welcome.
I am so happy that you got one because then it made it okay for me to get one because I told my
You got a
wife.
squatty potty?
I would like to talk more about it. I'd like to know.
It
pros
is-
what are the big pros here?
Go ahead, Dan.
Pros?
I really want to hear about this.
Quicker shits, cleaner shits, better shits. You
Wow.
feel
Why better shit?
It's like a promo.
because your colon is straightened out by the squat, whereas where you sit, it puts a kink in your colon.
How much does
when
it
you
cost?
It costs $19.99
What are you talking
at
about?
Best Buy,
So
at
what is it?
Bed Bath and
Where
Beyond.
do you put it?
So you put it around your toilet, right? Like around the base of your toilet, and you put your feet up on it. So your feet probably go.
There should be directions though because I fucked
Yeah.
up a bunch of times. I pulled my pants down first and tried to put my feet up.
Oh, no.
And I kept dragging it back underneath the toilet. You have to
stand on it. then
stand
sit
on
down.
it, pull your pants down, and then sit down.
And it's fucking awesome.
And it brings your knees up to your stomach the way we're supposed to squat and shit, almost like a dog would shit. How they kind of hunch their backs, and you're supposed to do the same thing. And when you sit like that, you actually bend your intestines, so you know it kind of cuts it off.
Yeah.
But when you put your knees up, it opens up your intestinal tract the way it's supposed to be, so the shit further up can just fucking zoom out of your ass.
Dude, how great was that first log when you saw it and you were like, "What?"
Now, is it like a Stairmaster? Do I have to buy one? Or can I make do at home? Can I stack up books?
Just buy it. Just it's
Buy it,
20
20
bucks.
I'll go
bucks.
10. I'll go halves with you, Joe. We'll get
But is
one.
it permanent? It's permanently sitting there.
No, I take it out and put it back
It
on.
slides perfectly underneath
go
the
halvesies.
toilet.
I'll go halvesies with you. We'll get one.
We're roommates.
Yeah.
You should definitely, but you're never home.
I shit at
He
home.
shits and
I'll
showers
tell you
at
this,
home, yeah.
it's fucked up the road for me because now I have to make makeshift squatty potties in my hotel.
That's what he was just
That's
saying.
what I was talking about with the Bible. You stack up Bibles.
I mean, I don't want
Well,
to.
you
It'll
can-
be good for something.
The
You
Lord's
could
book.
use a hooker's back.
I don't know why I would do that either, or just the metal trash can from the room.
They have metal trash cans? Well, you really upgraded your career, huh?
I don't know. The hotel I stayed at in Portland did this weekend, so that's what I used. 2 feet on the metal trash can, and I had my knees high and tight.
Can I just hold my knees up?
I mean, I don't think you're that strong.
I'm a pretty strong guy. I do a lot of yoga and I masturbate.
I don't see how that. Dude, I'm fat now.
No, you're
No,
not fat.
he's
I was
kidding.
I was joking.
Robbie, give a touch. Am I?
Go ahead.
May I?
You can. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking, Robbie.
How bad is it?
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, a
Feels
dink
nice.
touch.
You know what to do? Do the 7.
Montreal 2016, baby. Welcome to the Fat Show.
2016.
We should do a
Starring,
fat show.
hosted by Dan Soder.
Watch me eat this sandwich and digest it.
Starring Ralphie May, Robert Kelly.
And fresh on the new fat scene, Dan Soder. I'm like, hey guys, so what's up with sandwiches? That's how I talk if I got super fat.
Kelly
I'm
Festuca.
like, guys, I used to make fun of Kelly, and now it's not so funny.
You ever hear from Kelly?
I don't.
Ah, jeez.
Well, hey, let me take that back.
I just imagine her sad playing a didgeridoo somewhere.
I wonder if she listens. Do you think she listens?
I would imagine she used to.
Cleaning a gun.
I bet she stopped listening.
Well, here's the deal. She wrote me. We talked about that on the show once, that she didn't contact me. And then all of a sudden, I got a really long letter. You know, Kelly's fucking letters. Oh, God.
Right.
It's just like 9 paragraphs, well-written, boring schedule.
Well written.
You don't read any of them, though. How do you know that?
Well, I read a couple of them. So I read the little pieces of that, and then she wrote me a shorter one because I wrote back, can you fucking sum this up for me? she wrote back a shorter version, which I read, which was very nice. But you know, I would blame me. It would be my fault. I haven't. And she's got her own podcast now, and she did the festival in wherever the fuck that is. Melbourne, which is
Kelly
with a Kelly Festuca. She used to be on the show a lot.
Melbourne?
Yeah, it's a month though.
Yeah.
I don't get those festivals.
Oh, no?
What's the one in Scotland
Montreal's a
too?
month.
Edinburgh.
What is it?
Fringe Festival.
No, is that what it is?
Edinburgh Festival? Yeah.
Edinburgh Festival.
Yeah.
A month.
Isn't JFL a month?
Not right. I mean, the main shows are that week, like
Right.
that last week of July. But yeah, we run shows for the. But we don't ask people to do a month run. in
Right.
Montreal.
Yeah, that's a little long, but then you have to promote it yourself. If you don't get sponsors, you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's
People,
Edinburgh.
people go every year in Edinburgh, and the standard is that you lose money.
That's
Right.
what I was.
Why
I
is
was.
that?
You know, it's funny. I was going to do Edinburgh this year, and I went through all that. And it was very interesting that they were like, you have to invest a lot of money into the show if you want it to be good.
Unless fat guys are killing it this year, though.
Yes!
So far, that's what I'm hearing. So
That's what I'm going to do for an hour.
Sorry.
Yeah, and the I just don't get that. I know that Giannis went 2 years ago.
Yeah, but yeah.
you could
And
do
he-
2 weeks though. You
Well,
can
he-
arrange it with a promoter there. If
he
you're
was
an American.
miserable. He was miserable.
He,
Yeah, but
he
it's-
cut it short and came home.
He cut it
3
short.
and out.
He was 3 and out. Miserable. And Kelly, I know that she was having a hard time. I guess Will Vince, our pal, who I don't know whether he's still out there, he was doing great.
Still there, yeah.
Still, I mean, killing it in Australia.
Yeah.
You know. So I just don't get these. I mean, I guess it's a roll of the dice. Some people just go the fuck out and.
Well, I talked to like Michael Che had like sold out shows, but he told me that he had to invest in it. He was like,
But he didn't do it.
He did great.
Somebody else did. He didn't invest his own money.
Yeah, he
had,
did.
I thought he had sponsors.
You can get a sponsor, but he said that there was. I think a couple people told me. Well, he told me that. Yeah, you're right. I think it was sponsors.
I don't think you're talking about sponsors. I think it's actually promoters.
Promoters. He had promoters. He didn't put. There's no way Michael Che's been putting his own money into a show.
He kind of made it sound like I had, like if I wanted to do the same thing the way he did
You
it.
would. I'm talking Michael Che.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
did it. He did well. I was doing a show around here like 6-8 months ago, and people from Scotland, they knew who he was.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh yeah, we saw him. He was hilarious."
Here's the thing: if you go to Scotland for a month, though, and you
Straighten us
connect,
out, Robbie.
if you connect
Yeah.
with that marketplace, after the first week, you are selling your tickets.
Okay.
You're not losing a ton of money, and then you could go back and tour all of England. So people like Bo Burnham did that really successfully. Alex Edelman, young comic,
Yeah, we know Alex.
who's like auditioning for new faces. So he's
Yeah.
a relatively new guy. He went there, won an award. People were coming to his shows, and now we could do dates around there. So for some people, it works out. If you want to be a road, Patrice used to go out there, not necessarily to Edinburgh, but he
went
used
to
to go
England.
around. He used to go to England, and because that marketplace, you can make a lot of money.
I want to go to fucking England so
too.
bad.
I'm going to Ireland.
I don't. Can we? Can we do mine first?
But he's
Sure.
going.
But I want to talk about wanting to go.
But
Oh.
we should do the thing that's actually happening. Then we
Okay.
can
Well,
talk
I
about
want
the
to go
things that we
too,
wanna
and I
have.
am.
Yeah. So that's why we're going to go first.
I'm not going to England. I'm going to the United Kingdom.
Are you doing that thing at the end of July in Dublin?
Yeah, it's the competes with you. Do you hate
It's
them?
awesome. No, we're
Oh,
we're
great. I
buddies.
wasn't sure if
It's
you
great.
guys were hated
Yeah.
each other.
Joe got
Yeah.
nervous
Same
for a
week.
second.
Yeah.
So you're going. All right, you're going to Ireland.
well, let's not talk about it.
No, I'm fucking talking about it now because your girlfriend made me.
Whoa, I'm big boned. Wait, what? Oh, it's a different argument?
I forget you two fucking cocksuckers when you're together. I forgot how hard you got to deal with.
Yeah.
We're wonderful people.
Yeah.
When
As
are we going
human
to talk
beings.
about this shirt?
What, my shirt?
It's very pretentious. You
What,
get a
the ro-
TV show, now you got little fucking goopty stripes on your shirt
He's dressed like a roadie for Johnny
with
Cash.
the pockets with the fucking points on them.
Yeah, he looked like an evil sheriff.
The pockets look like sandwiches that have bites taken out of them.
Do you
Is
run
it
a
on
tr-
his? Oh, it's on it. Okay.
Yeah, you look like you run a
That's
truck
a-
stop.
That's the bomb bandana, by the way.
You look like Merle Haggard over there with that shirt. I hate that shirt.
You don't fucking hate this shirt.
I do hate it.
at
I
man.
would love it
You
if it
look
didn't
like
have the little stripey loops on it.
You look like you repair jukeboxes. That was good.
I laughed. I'm
I
not
know,
gonna
I'm going for
fucking.
Joe.
Listen, here's the deal. I have a limited fucking amount of shirts I can wear that have some style. Do you understand? Hang on, fucking yapper. Okay? They don't make sunset fucking shirts in my size.
Kansas.
They don't make fucking whatever fucking
That
alternative
shirt stinks too. Let's not act like this shirt's okay.
Go fuck yourself. This is a great Queens
It's-
of the
It's
Stone
a
Age.
Star Wars spoof.
It's Queens of the Stone
I know, but
Age.
it's clearly a Star Wars spoof of some sort.
Yeah, they don't make that in my size.
They do
okay?
now.
Here's the
'cause
thing. This is what I wanna
now that
say,
I'm a
Bob.
bigger guy.
You've been on a great shirt streak. This is why I'm disappointed.
What shirt did I like?
You had last one. You had a shirt.
So honest.
You like that, but it was like a green military-looking shirt. It was kind of cargo-y.
Okay.
And then the week before, you had a shirt like that, but it was kind of flannel-y type thing. Or
Well, those
something.
are-
This one looks like you should have
All
a
right,
fucking
can I tell you
cowboy
what?
hat.
Can I fucking? I'll be honest. You want honesty?
Yeah.
I do.
You want me to fucking tell you the truth?
I got a feeling I know where this is going.
All right, the fucking the lady from the show that I was on,
Yeah.
gave me all the shirts from the show,
That's great.
and then I ran. Now I kind of went through them, so I went and tried to buy a shirt.
Oh, Bobby.
What?
Oh, Bobby.
All right, so I bought this shirt because I thought it was.
Oh, Bobby. You thought you were doing what she did,
No.
but you didn't.
If
know
we
what?
can peel those loop-de-boops off, it's going to be a good shirt.
I bought a shirt just like this without the loop de loops.
All right. then.
Good.
Without, and this does. It looks like one of those fucking.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those hostesses cupcakes.
Yeah, you look like
What
you
are
have
those called?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, you have earbuds hanging out like earbud wires.
A cupcake. Yes, it looks like that too.
Yeah.
What else does it look like? This is fun. This is the rest of the
Yeah,
show.
Bobby's
I say.
antennas.
Keith said to me Saturday night, he goes, I was wearing a shirt like this. He goes, I'll give you $200. You button 5 of those buttons.
I like the open short sleeve button shirts. I just don't like the zip boots.
Well, after the show, I have an interview. I'm doing a thing for Rick Chrome. They're doing a documentary on Rick Chrome. You know Rick Chrome. Yeah. And we're doing a documentary up here. So at 5:30, I have an interview I have to do, and I thought this shirt would be good for that interview.
Yeah, we can get you a different shirt by then.
Yeah.
This is a fine shirt. The shirt is black. It's thinning.
What are
Listen.
your main problems
As
with
a-
the shirt here?
The little
The whites, the white,
the white
Yeah.
stripes.
I don't
band.
think. I don't think that.
and the buttons.
The buttons, everything's good except for the little
Bobby.
stripy thing. They look like Dan nailed it. Look like little headphones.
Bobby.
What are you wearing on your face?
Bobby.
What?
Bobby.
What?
These guys don't know what they're talking about.
Thank you.
Us plus size fellas. We need to talk right now.
Dan, if you don't think you're going to be fat someday,
I can't wait.
you're
Dan's always gonna
out
be-
of
he's gonna
your
be skinny
mind.
fat, though.
No, it's not. No,
Yeah,
it's
he
not.
will.
I'm gonna get the party gut.
I'm telling you right now. Take it from a guy who's been sexy and fat.
Yeah.
I know the motherfuckers. I can see it. I
Yeah.
know who's going to. He's going to be this kind of.
That's where you're wrong. I
He's
think
I'm telling you
He'll
right
be
now.
fat.
I'm gonna-
Scopo will be fatter than Soder.
I'm gonna blow up.
This son of a bitch, I guarantee, once he moves in with this chick, has some type of show thing going on where he works and then has time off and then does the road. This little motherfucker, okay, because he doesn't cook, he doesn't know how to fucking. He's gonna blow up like a little fucking chunky.
like Louis
motherfucker.
body.
Louis, yeah, Louis.
Oh, Louis
yeah.
not bad.
I love it.
Louis not
Done.
bad. Have you seen
Done.
him naked?
Done. Done.
Yeah, but here's what's gonna look weird.
Done.
Here's what's gonna.
It pains me to say this, but Soder's too talented to get fat. He's gonna have a team.
Seamless ordering.
They're gonna
Uber
have-
riding.
They're gonna
All
have a
the
team
fine
around him.
things,
They'll have a
baby.
team that makes sure he doesn't get
Yeah.
fat. He's gonna be a fucking.
He's gonna have like The Rock has a
Now,
elliptical.
don't get me wrong. He's gonna.
hotel room.
He's gonna be a douche that wears fucking. I got a show shirts like that. I'm on TV now, so I wear these shirts.
Shoestring T-shirts opened up.
But he's gonna have a dumb team with a lawyer and an agent and a trainer that feeds him berries,
Stylist.
and so he'll be fit because he's talented.
Don't you
Scopo's gonna be a
Don't
fat
you
fuck.
ever throw your body oil sweat on me?
Val Venus? I just ravishing recruit you.
The company will keep him fit.
Fint?
Fit.
All hail corporations. All hail big business.
Fucking A. Well,
When are we gonna-
what? What am I
When
going
can,
to
we have, when can we have a cigar together?
Do you smoke cigars? I have
You
one.
hurt my feelings.
I have one
You
tonight.
hurt my feelings.
I have one tonight. You want to smoke tonight?
Every time, yes. Every time I see you, I go, I smoke cigar, you smoke cigar, we're going to have a cigar, and you go, what,
You
smoke a
make
cigar?"
my fucking eye hurt. How's that?
Well,
You know that?
That's a good lyric.
Here's the thing.
For a
Want
Merle
to
Haggard
smoke
song.
tonight? I'll take you to Soho Cigar Bar.
what time?
Let's say I have a spot at 8:39. Let's say 10 o'clock. What?
I got spots.
Where?
I got New York Comedy Club, and then I'm
Not-
running my my half-hour special, ladies and gentlemen, at the New York Comedy Club.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's preparing for June 10th in Boston. Get your tickets now.
We're going to plug all that. Can we move on?
Well, whatever.
Listen, Bobby, we're in the business of selling tickets.
Dan and I still have a shot over here, for God's sake.
Why
I'm
didn't
going
you?
for
This
the
is what
big bone
fucking.
market.
You're doing a show with. Who are you doing your show with?
What show?
Didn't you have a serious show coming out?
Well, you know, it's been in limbo.
Okay, whatever.
If I hear about the show one more time, I'm going to take my own life.
Me too. No, I think end of June.
Why
Big
didn't
Big
you
J and I
two?
are
Why
starting.
didn't you fucking two do a show together?
This
Because we had a
motherfucker
show
doesn't
right here.
like big girls. He don't like big girls. Go run them skinny ass bitches like Mark Norman.
All right.
Robert, I have a show that I'm on with Dan Soder. You want to know the name of it?
Yes.
It's called the You Know
know.
What Dude podcast. And I've
right.
been on it for 1,100 years, and it's got me 1,000 Twitter followers, and I've tapped out. I haven't gained another one since
Do you want more Twitter followers?
I'd love a couple.
I'll do a Periscope when we come back,
Great.
and I will make sure they follow you.
Great.
Okay? That's all you're gonna do.
I'm not on Periscope.
You don't need to be. I am, and I will fucking make sure that. What's your Twitter name?
At Joe List Comedy.
At Joe List Comedy. Everybody listening to the show today, everybody watching this video, give me a fucking close-up. Everybody watching this video today, you follow this guy over here. Go back to Joe. Just Joe. That guy. Joe List Comedy. You see it right there on your screen. You're going to get another 1,000 followers this week.
Also, if you like big
No,
bone,
that's it. We're going to go to
big
commercial
bone
right now.
comics, follow at Dan Soder, hashtag Big Beautiful Corporate Dan, BBCBD. Damn it.
All right. Ugh.
I wanna-
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. We're going to go to the chat room real quick. I want to go to the Deepu chat and then to the Bobby chat. What do you got, Deepu?
Yeah, Patrick. Is my mic on? Patrick O'Grady says, "I came to the broadcast late. Who's the young Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park?"
That's
take
a good question. I can't do Goldblum.
I'd take it. He's a good-looking guy.
I heard he's got a monster piece.
I heard he
he
likes
bangs
it.
like 30-year-olds. He's killing
He's
it.
got a wife, bro. Respect marriage.
Tabska33 says, "Were Joe and Dan serious about writing Scopo's jokes?"
No! Emphatically no.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a couple. Christophus says, "Deepu, tell Bob to set up a YKWD fan day."
Oh.
What the fuck is that?
It's a fan day where we do where we go to a park and we have races and we have
And balloons.
All right, here's the deal. We'll set up a fan day in August at a park, and I will buy all the food. We will do a barbecue, right? We'll have all the people on the show come down, and we'll have fans come down, and we'll all hang out. How's that? And I'll hang a balloon in the air so you can find the party.
I know a guy.
Done.
Well, you want to do that? Tell him he has to put it together. What's his name?
What if he's a creep, though?
Dude, they're all creeps. They listen to my show. You're a creep. We're all creeps.
Yeah.
Look at these fucking people. Look at them. Look at
Listen,
them.
as long as they like big bone comics.
Are you putting money in your mouth?
Yeah.
No.
It's disgusting.
It's a Starbucks holder.
All right, go ahead. What else you
Money,
got?
Bob.
What else you got?
Mookie Phillips says, "Soder is starting to get opie chest."
What does that mean, bro?
That means tits.
Yeah.
Bitch, I ain't got tits.
You got bitch tits.
I don't like these people criticizing
I
our
don't have
bodies.
tits, bro. I do
It's a
fucking.
great body. I got a great body.
Pull your shirt up.
I do.
Pull that up. Pull it down.
I think that looks all right.
Tits? This is gross.
Robbie, are you hard?
I'm not going to stand up.
That's
I wouldn't say it's good, but it's definitely not atrocious.
Can you move his fucking Dan Soda? Oh, yeah, move
bro?
over a little
What's
bit.
up, bro?
Oh, your belly button is disturbing. It looks like you had to slice it and make it after you were born.
No, we've already covered this. This is past episodes.
Oh, it's fucking
but I'm a
gross.
different comic now. I'm big
It's
bone.
disgusting. Your belly button, you should get fixed.
Can I?
Yes, you can have them make you a belly button.
Is that better?
That's a thing?
Yeah, I hope I'm gonna make it a thing. That's disgusting.
Oh man, if the show, like, let's say Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll really takes off.
Yes.
Can you buy me a burger?
What's sex, drugs, and rock and roll?
That's
It's
my
the show that's premiering July 11th,
16th.
July 16th on FX.
You got a show?
yes.
Bro, executive producer Dennis Leary from Rescue Me, bro.
John Corbett
John Corbett, bro.
from My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
From my big fat Greek wedding.
yeah, fucking
Robert Kelly from
Elizabeth
Louie.
Gillies
Elizabeth Gillies.
from Victorious
From
on
Victorious on
Nickelodeon.
Kelly McGillis. Right. She's
Elaine
great.
Hendricks
Ooh.
from fucking Parent Trap. She was in Parent Trap.
Yes.
And
yes.
then Johnny Ailes from Nutty Professor.
Not only that, but appearances
And-
by Joan Jett, Dave Grohl.
Yep, keep going.
Dude,
Greg Dooley.
Greg Dooley.
From
Dooley.
fucking
Greg
Afghan
Dooley.
Wigs.
The Dooley brothers.
No,
Dooley,
Afghan Wigs.
running on empty.
That's Jackson Brown. Anyways, I know about your show, you
know.
jerk.
We
Dude, June-
know you know.
Dude, June
we're,
10th.
We're playing June 16th, you fucking cocksucker.
June
fat
10th.
motherfucker.
Boston,
June 10th,
Massachusetts.
That's my
July
half-hour
16th.
special.
What is it? Oh. All right, what else you got, fucking Deepu?
Someone is asking if Joe's taping in Boston will be free.
Yes.
Of course it will be.
Yes.
There you go.
Blacklist tickets to NYC.com. Blacklistnyc.com.
There you
Yes.
D Stutter says, is Sypha Sounds coming on the show anytime soon?
Cypher Sound.
Who is that?
My bad.
He's a
sorry.
DJ that was on Hot 97. He does comedy.
He hosts
Really?
at the cellar.
He
a lot
hosted
now.
the Cellar of the Late Show.
Oh, I've seen that guy around. He's kind of
Boricua.
looks like he's gonna fucking punch you in the face.
Yeah, but he's a nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Really nice
I'd love
guy.
to have him on. We should
Nice
get him
guy.
on. All right, go to Bobby Chat real quick. What do we got first thing?
All right. Willie Fire 5 says, vagina blood is the best blood to make Kool-Aid with. Smiley
Oh,
face.
okay.
He's not invited to the cookout.
I'm not drinking his Kool-Aid.
Let's not fucking cut him out just yet. Go ahead. What else?
That was the Bobby chat.
Go to read the next one, you fucking asshole.
Mookie Phillips says, I love how Bobby knew the tits reference. I don't know what he was talking about.
Oh, about opiate.
I don't like that I laughed at it. A fat joke towards me. What else?
Mookie Phillips says, Soder might not have a father, but his body is paternal as fuck.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There you
Dad bod, it's in now. Get with it.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Dude, it's dad bod.
Your belly button looks like somebody drew it with a Sharpie.
Yeah, well, you're going to buy me a new one.
All
so
right, I
don't
am.
give a fuck.
All right, so listen, we're going to take a break, and then we're coming back. We're ending exactly at 5 today because Dan has to go, and I have a interview I have to do. So, who are we doing the match? Hello. Are we doing the mattress thing today?
No, only Tweaked and Amazon.
Oh, so all right. So we'll be back, and we're going to take a little quick. We're going to do a little piss because Joe has to pee, right?
It hasn't hit me yet, but I will.
All right. So
Sure.
pee at this point, okay?
I'll try.
Break the seal, though, you're fucked.
And then I'm going to do a little plugs for some people, and we'll be back. You guys watching live, it's going to take around 5 minutes. You guys listening on Monday, it's 2 seconds, so just hang in there. Make sure you go to riotcast.com and check out all the amazing shows that we give you on Riotcast. We have 17 of the funniest shows out there. Davey Mack's sports program. We have Jim Florentine's Mental Midgets. My Wife Hates Me. We have Mad Scientist Party Hour. The Jersey Jerks. The Bailey J Show. We have Hammer Fisting. Why You Suck in Bed. Nick DiPaolo Show. My Show. Jesus. The Hole. Glory Hole. News Whore with Mandy Statmiller. Amazing lineup. Amazing shows, and they're all for free. That's right, not one fucking dime. Okay? So go to riotcast.com. I'll go to iTunes. We have our own channel. Type in Riotcast. It'll bring up every show that we have, and you can subscribe and review and let people know about it. TheRiotcast.com. Join the fucking riot. Okay, and make sure you check out Boston Scally. I love the Scally caps. I love their clothes. They sent me some T-shirts. I actually bought a hat. I love it. If you love the hats like I do, it's a great company. Boston Scally Company.com. Go there, check it out. And also, if you guys, I want to give a little shout out to Streams of Dreams Fly Shop there on Route 17 out there in Jersey. It's an amazing fly shop. I went out there and got my rods. They have a wide selection of fly rods and flies, and they have just a bunch of stuff. I actually bought a really great, what's that company? What's the start with the P? Patagonia. Patagonia. I bought a beautiful fly bag, Patagonia fly bag out there, and it was actually pretty cheap. So go out, Streams of Dreams, right on 17 in Paramus. If you're a fly fisherman, go check them out. Sorry, so we're going to go back to the show right now, but make sure you go to Amazon on our page and check out Gamefly on our page. What's the link on? What's the Gamefly.com? Dude. Go to Gamefly.com/YKWD, right? And punch in the code word dude. And you guys get, what do they get? 15. They get a 2 weeks free, right?
2 week free trial. 15. It's 15-day, 2 week free trial.
And if you're going to buy anything off of Amazon, which I buy everything off of fucking Amazon now, that thing I made for my kid, that fountain, I
saw that.
I went on Amazon. I bought all the shit right on Amazon. The stuff I couldn't get, I went to Home Depot, but most of the shit just came right the next day.
You
Prime,
built that?
huh?
You built it?
I built it from scratch. God damn it!
And then your rock garden.
I built the rock garden too.
Yeah.
I built that amazing rock garden. So nice at night to smoke cigars out there with the fire going.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You have a
you'll
fire
see.
pit now too?
I have a fire pit now too, baby.
Man, is it in the ground or it's above?
No, I'm not fucking crazy. I'm not a contractor. I just bought one from Bed Bath & Beyond for $200.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Nice.
it's propane.
You gonna have one next Sunday?
Yeah,
A little
next
fire?
Sunday. Yeah, we'll have one. I got a big surprise too at the party, Joe. We're having Ben and Jerry's
Ben and Jerry?
Ben and Jerry's is actually hosting the dessert hour Sundays from Ben and Jerry's. So they have 5 different flavors. The lady's going to be there making sundaes for dessert. At your party? At my party.
Wait,
Yeah, you don't get to come.
Why? Because I'm out of town? That's
Yeah,
just
you're out of
rude.
fucking town meeting
Big
some
girls
chick.
love ice cream.
Look at how. Oh, don't suck it in, dude. Oh, that belly button's weird. It looks like somebody's eye sleeping. I'll see you guys. All right, we're back at the show right the fuck now. Bang.
That's the sound of my last joke.
All right, we're back real quick. And anyways, yeah, we're having the party next week, which is at my house. And Ben and Jerry's is going to be hosting the dessert portion of the show, of the party. A lady from Ben and Jerry's is coming down, and she's going to be making sundaes for everybody. 5 different flavors that I handpicked, so you know they're going to be rocking.
What
kind of
flavors did you
toppings?
pick, bro?
What kind
Not
of
telling.
toppings?
Bro.
Toppings too.
I'm not even going to be there.
Yeah, too bad.
Okay, cool.
I'm
Guess
not
what
ruining it
gonna
for.
do?
I'm not ruining it for these 3.
That's cool. Because when I get home,
Yeah,
I'm going to go down to the bodega.
Yeah.
The nice one.
and get
On
fucking.
my side of the street.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy 5 different flavors of Ben and Jerry's. You know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
What us big girls do?
Yeah.
Put them all together.
I'm going to smoke some weed.
Yeah.
I'm going to put on some sweatpants. Shirt off.
Off.
Air conditioning all
On.
the way on. Cold. Eat
Yeah.
ice.
Yeah.
Cold ice
Yeah,
cream.
yeah.
And then I'm just not
Yeah,
going to tell
wait
you
a
what
minute.
flavors.
Are you fucking forgetting the most important part?
What?
Is there a movie involved? Are you just going to
No.
stare at a wall?
I just like to hear myself breathing as
Game
I eat
6?
all that Ben and Jerry's.
We'll watch a little game
That
6
actually-
tonight. Rangers Tampa.
Bro.
Bay.
Of course, bro.
I gotta go down, dog.
Anyways, yeah, I'm very excited about this party. I've been preparing the yard for weeks now, and I built the rock garden with the fire pit, and
I've been preparing my excuse for a while. I got it down to hit by a car or a girlfriend's period.
are you filming the interview upstairs?
Maybe we could have a cigar.
When? At the party?
At the party.
Dude, did you see? I have a 300 cigar humidor at my house.
Wow.
Wait, when did you get that? I was at your house recently. I didn't see that.
I showed you that.
I remember that.
I did. I brought you into the room and showed you.
Yeah, I remember. It was really cool.
Didn't you have sex on his humidor?
He doesn't bang fat chicks.
I do bang fat chicks. I love fat chicks. Proportionate fat chicks. I don't like a big girl with little titties.
Like me? Big chick, small tits. We roll together.
So anyways, yeah, it's going to be a fucking good time.
Rager.
It's going to be fun.
Any celebrities there? Anyone that can kind of help
Colin
out my
Quinn?
career? Oh!
What? You got Colin? It's a big get.
Louis C.K.?
What?
Wow. Louis not coming.
Anyways.
Hey, speaking of Louis,
Yeah.
let's talk about it.
Let's
You were
go.
great, dude.
Picture, no, fuck the show. Picture of Robert Kelly in Rolling Stone magazine.
Know it, love it.
What?
And it says Robert Kelly.
Robert Kelly is in Rolling Stone magazine
In
this
fact,
month.
I got it with me.
Dave Letterman is on the cover, and speaking of Dave Letterman, I was on that show
What?
June 6th
Were
last
you?
year. Yeah, I did a set.
David Letterman said it was the reason he wanted to hang it up.
That was another one of those things where if no one laughs, you look like a fucking lunatic.
David
Did
Letterman.
you hear what he said? He goes, "This is the reason he wanted to hang it up was
He's
because
like,
you
well,
were."
Well,
this is the state
Chris.
of comedy.
That's funny you said that because he announced his retirement before.
I don't think he did, bro. What about David Duchovny making a rock album, huh?
That's exciting.
He
That's certainly more exciting than Robert Kelly.
Did
There it is.
Hey.
Hey.
Says right here,
Yeah.
and I do mean it's under the headline
Yeah.
Angrier, Meaner, Funnier.
Really?
The caption
I think that's
says,
about Louis, though.
You talking to me?
Right.
Robert Kelly and Louis C.K. Right there.
Can I have
Did you
that?
see the picture?
Yeah, I'm not done reading it.
Rolling
Is there a
Stone
picture?
magazine.
You can't
There's a picture
buy-
of Robert.
You can't buy another one.
Let's get a
I bought
shot of
this
this.
in the Rochester airport.
Can we get a shot of this?
You can't buy another one. You
And
can't
you
give that to
can't
me.
buy one that's in mint condition. This has been in my bag, man, banging around city to city. Lost. Kind of like, how we all are on the inside.
That's Elaine Bennis above him.
That is right there.
Yeah.
And that's
you hold that up?
that is Louis C.K.
I think this season of Louis was fucking really funny.
I thought I watched your episode,
Yeah.
and then that's all I watched.
That's it.
But I have to go back. And
I've been
watch
on
it.
4 episodes this year.
Well, the Bobby's house is the one I watched.
Okay.
And I like that because it was like, oh, this is Bobby's house. Mm-hmm. Whose house?
Bobby's house.
Bobby's house. Rolling Stone wrote about it.
I fucked
Here's
a girl
Dave.
who looked like David Letterman once.
He's like, I booked Joe, and I regretted it ever since. I'm just kidding.
Dave doesn't book the show.
All right. So, anyways, Robbie, we got. I want to talk about this year. Now you took Just for Laughs was not doing Toronto last year, correct?
We did it last year.
You did it last. You didn't,
We did do it the last 4 years.
but you took a year off.
We took a year off. Like
Why
4
is
years
that?
ago. We were doing a smaller version of the Montreal festival, and now we do a festival there. It's you buy a pass, and then with your pass, you get to pick all of this comedy for free.
Right.
It's very cool, and you're doing it this year.
I'm doing it this year.
We haven't announced anybody, so this is like the first
What?
announcement.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
This is an exclusive.
Bobby Kelly
It's
T.
dropping.
Dot
It's dropping right now.
O.
Are you doing?
dot.
Are you doing your podcast too? Are we gonna do?
We're doing
Are we doing it?
YKWD
We're
up
doing-
there.
Are we
yeah.
gonna do it up there? Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I got to get whoever's up there. I got to find out the list of comics who are up there.
You and 3 hockey players. That's that's all we were able to book for you.
And we're going to do a YKWD. Now, Scopo's, look how nervous he is right now.
He's like,
Not going.
do I get to?
And Deepu's like, who
I mean, that's just the most racist you could ever be.
That's insensitive.
Why?
Listen,
Didn't
You know
feel
what?
it.
I like
Us
that you
plus-
fucking turn on me.
us plus size comics gotta stick together. You know what I'm saying?
Can you make the announcement for us in a professional way that Robert Kelly will be in Toronto at the Just for Laughs?
JFL 42.
JFL 42. Can you make it for me?
Branded properly.
Just for Laughs 42 Toronto announces Robert Kelly in his podcast. You know what, dude? Not be either Deepu and Chris Scopo. Joe List of Dancer, or Los Comas, or anybody else affiliated with the YKWD podcast in the United States. This is only a Canadian podcast. This will not reflect the United States version of the United. You know what, dude? There it is. Got the little added on at the end.
Nailed it.
And
Nailed it. And
bringing his big girl show up to Ottawa, Just for Laughs 43, Ottawa, Dan Soder. No, we didn't announce that. That's
Yeah,
not a real thing.
that's next week, man.
Robbie books me in
Can
a...
we not bury the lead of Kelly coming to Toronto with
yeah,
your
can we
bullshit,
not?
please?
Yeah, please.
It'd be funny if Robbie just booked me like a motel in Nova Scotia and sent me up there. It was like, all right, you forgot about
I
it.
should do more prank bookings,
Yes,
right?
you should.
Wouldn't that
Dude,
be
that'd be
great?
awesome.
Like 5 times a year, I
Yeah.
just like eat the money, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm
Do you guys know about the Yukon version of the?
Hey, Joe, are you going to Moose Jaw with Gary Goldman? I have 3 weeks in Moose Jaw.
Dude, Moose Jaw, the Moose Jaw Fest.
So yes, I'm doing the podcast, but I'm also doing shows.
So that's at the end of September, early October, and we announce tomorrow. If you're listening to this on Monday, we announce that tomorrow.
Yes,
so.
and if you don't follow them on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, because they always have a bunch of information that you can. So you know how to buy tickets and follow other comedians. They always repost stuff, so you can always get some good stuff from JFL. And I was very sad that Suzanne left too. My friend, my pal.
She's working on the Pan Am Games. It's like a huge thing in Canada right now. She got a cool gig over there. So
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the Pan Am Games are.
It's
Is that like the Olympics?
Yes.
Is it like
Robert?
the
What are the
sister?
Pan Am, though?
Yeah, what is that?
Pan American Games actually invite all the countries from Americas to compete. So it's like an Olympics, but just for the Americas.
So South America, you're right.
Absolutely. Central America.
So
North
America?
Absolutely. Bobby.
West America.
Is that Canada too, right?
Absolutely. That's on the continent. Last
It's
time I
in
checked.
Canada.
Oh, is it in Canada?
Well, they're
Toronto
hosting.
this July.
They're hosting. So only a certain, like South America, Central America, America, or Canada can host it. So there's only 4 places that it can be hosted.
Well,
there's a lot of countries.
Central America and South America
Yeah.
are made up of a lot of countries.
Bolivia.
Countries, yeah.
So it could-
Nicaragua.
Chile.
Colombia.
Chile.
These
Brazil.
These are all places.
Argentina.
Colombia. Costa Rica.
Arizona.
Mexico.
Arizona is not a country.
It should be.
It could host the thing. though.
We should give it up, and
but
it
that
should
would
be
be-
a country because it's a god awful state.
You don't like Arizona?
I got my diploma there, and I can pretty confidently say fuck that place.
Fuck Arizona.
Right in its fucking deserty, sandy asshole.
I didn't see that coming today. I was,
Bro,
I was expecting a lot today.
I'm hardlining
but
now.
I wasn't ready for anyone to turn to
Dude,
Arizona.
I'm bringing so
I'm getting
much.
out of here. This is bullshit.
I'm bringing so much Arizona heat. Don't mind the pun.
Oh my God,
Up
that-
to Moose Jaw when you book me, bro. I'm taking down Arizona. I'm taking gun laws down in Mississippi. Really,
Robbie's
They
like,
don't have gun laws in Mississippi,
They need
and that's
'em.
the problem, Dan.
thank you.
All right?
Oh, man.
Just got a little political there.
Just
Just got a little
sweet
Canadian.
informed.
I
Yeah.
don't like that Joe's so bored he's trying to actually take a name off the table. Why don't you fucking stop it?
My name.
Oh, is it?
Oh boy. So when does Peace, Love, and Rock and Roll come out? I'm excited
It's
to see
sex,
it.
you motherfucker. It's sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Oh, I can't sign off on that.
It comes out July 16th, you cockfuck.
Peace, Love, and Rock and Roll
No.
on Fox.
I gotta lose weight, man.
Why?
Come on, dude. Let's stay together.
Other than death, why?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna?
I'm too hot and full. I go to lunch with Lenny Marcus.
That's a great
What?
name for an album.
Every Tuesday after therapy. Me and Lenny do a half-hour lunch.
Yikes.
What's wrong with that?
Ugh. No, I'm
We
kidding.
do a half hour. We're at this Jewish deli uptown, and we have the same old waitress, except today, the other waitress put me on her side, and our waitress, she's like fucking 87, was really hurt. She's like, "Why are you over here?" And I was like, "She put me over here." She's like, "Okay," and she kind of moped away. I was kind of sad, and I didn't know what to do because I'm a people pleaser, and I didn't want to go. I sit over on her, and on Helen's side, and
Why?
I
Why are you a people pleaser?
because Alan,
Why?
because
You're being a pussy. Stand up for yourself.
I can't.
Why?
Because I don't fucking want to.
you need to.
I don't need to. I don't need to do shit.
You're in charge of your own
I'm in
relationship.
fucking charge of nothing.
I know.
What?
Show me some naked pictures of your wife.
Ray Romano is Bobby's therapist. That's the bit that's happening.
Actually,
here.
Ray came in the other night,
I know.
Yeah, I saw a picture of him.
Yeah, Scopo and I was just talking about it.
Yeah.
and he comes in behind me,
Oh, what did he do?
and he goes, "Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing, man?" I go, "Hey, what's up, Ray? How you doing?" He goes, "Hey, man, you're really great on Louis." And I was like, "Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Yeah, really unbelievable." I was like, "Cool, man. Take care."
Wow.
And then I was like, "He knows me."
Yeah.
That's so cool. Everybody loves Ray.
From my
Everybody does.
neighborhood.
Is he?
Next town over, but we consider it.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was here on September 11th too. I was part of it.
He was doing a set.
Yeah, I watched this.
He was doing a set.
He came down, ate some fucking food, went down, did a fucking regular set, didn't do fucking 40 minutes, which he could have. He did a 10, 12-minute set, fucking killed it, and fucking came up, had a little more food with his family, with Esty, and took off. Very nice, very
Sweet guy.
professional,
And funny.
very funny, very sweet.
A lot of times those like celebrity sitcom guys will go on stage and you're like, oi, vey. But he's got bits. He's good.
Well, he's a comic.
Does he
Right.
still do stand-up
Oh,
regularly?
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But he just does it, does
For
does
the
a lot
main
of
room,
money.
He
it's
does like
Caesars.
big casinos.
Yeah.
And stuff
Right.
like that.
But a lot of times those guys just have the hackiest bits because they're so removed and you're like, come on. What?
Yeah,
He's
but
got good stuff.
yeah, but well, because they don't have the opportunity to go to the clubs every night. That's why. I mean, we forget that. We get to come down here all the time. Even coming down here a couple times a week and doing 4 or 5 shows a night on Friday and Saturday, you're still really working the muscle. And then
Yeah.
you go on the road and you're doing an hour. We're still, really working the muscle. You got $100 million in the bank. You don't need to work the muscle so much. You can stay home on a Friday and could you ever stay home on a Friday or Saturday night?
We were just talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, last night. I had to
It
stay
feels
home. Or last
oddly
week.
good.
Hang on one second.
I didn't
Scopo.
do stand-up for the first time in 19 days last night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was about to trash him,
Yeah.
but I forget how much stand-up he actually does.
It's
yeah.
hard to remember because I don't know. Sorry, I'm sorry. Scopo's a great comic. And see, this is why you can't have fucking industry in here. Because I try to
What
zing.
the fuck did I just do?
I
What
tried
the-
to do nothing.
What did I do? I'm just
You
sitting
did
here.
nothing. But now, if I try to zing a
I
guy,
don't, look at fucking Robbie's our friend, and he's fucking being
but now I
funny.
gotta feel guilty if I make a joke like he is funny.
I
and
know.
I-
I just.
now I gotta call you after and be like, Scopo's. I gotta
Yeah,
call
you're
you after
being
and be
an
like, hey,
asshole.
he's great. He's
Yeah.
good.
he
me
fucking,
gay, come
he was
on.
touching fucking his belly.
I love having you here. I love you, but I feel guilty if I'm making a joke about someone and be like,
Listen,
this guy
listen.
stinks.
You will never do the festival. Based on what you're saying today. But
Hold on, let me break up this tension with some fat sassiness.
I don't
You
know.
ain't gotta put a man in your mouth. I don't know.
Hang on, well, let's clear all this up. You will never. and Deepu goes to talk. He goes, hop.
Yeah.
No.
Neither will you.
Listen, I
Forget what you're gonna say.
I took a Friday night off, just to say fuck it, stay home. I was itching in my pants. I didn't know what the fuck to do. And then my wife, I took a Friday night off. She goes to bed early. She goes to fucking bed at like
Girl.
9:30.
Dum, dum,
And I know you got a
dum,
baby. I know you were up, but I took a fucking Friday night off. I could have been at the club. I could have been doing spots. I could have been
Making money.
well, whatever. But you know what I
Killing
mean?
'em.
I'm home now. I'm up on a Friday night. I felt guilty. I really felt like I was fucking up in a big way. Like like I should be down the clubs.
You could watch some television programs.
Oh, fuck television.
What
Fuck
about Peace, Love,
program.
and Rock and Roll?
how old's,
It's
how old's your baby?
he's 14 years.
You have a 14-year-old baby?
No, he's 2 years. 14-year-old baby. he's 2. He's turning 2 next week.
Speaking of 14-year-old babies, Dan, what are you up to?
Well, you know my kids too. Get off your phone, Bobby. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're on television. Come on. Would you have some respect for the fucking art?
I got a buzz. I reacted. I can't not get a buzz. and
Talking to
not
the
react.
microphone. Thank you. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Who gives a shit? Really, it was about.
I'm kidding.
You
Go ahead.
berated
You do
me
whatever
and
you
I
want. You do whatever you want, Bobby.
Got
You know
I
why?
got defensive. I apologize.
There you go.
I apologize.
See that? See what he
Give me your
just
belly.
did?
Give me your belly,
What am I
please.
supposed to apologize for?
Huh?
What am I supposed to apologize
I don't know. Fucking everything
Appreciate
you've
that.
said.
What?
Ain't that, bro?
Fucking dead bubs and Bach and Roll, whatever you call my show.
What?
I don't know the name of the show. I haven't seen it yet.
Sex, drugs, and
Sex-
rock
I
and roll.
don't know my feelings on it 'cause I
July
haven't seen
6th.
it. But I did bring up you being in Rolling Stone magazine, the one with Dave Letterman on the cover, a show that I appeared on once.
I don't know. I don't have a copy.
Well,
Anyways,
I want you to have a mint condition copy.
whatever. When was the last time you took a Friday or Saturday night off?
2 months ago,
Why?
because I didn't have any spots.
You didn't get spots?
Something happened.
What? They realized you fucking guess he watched your tape? Don't you ever fucking step on
I
my
will
joke.
do that all the time.
Oh, really? I can do that.
And I can do this, and I can do.
I can do that. And I'll do that. Yeah.
Loyalty. That's what that was.
Loyalty. He has loyalty, unlike you.
Shit, motherfucker, I'm the most loyal. But I had a Friday night off, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to take the night off and not put in for spots. And I went and watched a movie, and then I had dinner by myself. And then it was great. It was fucking great.
Really? Dinner by yourself was great?
Dude, I loved it.
Where'd you have dinner by yourself?
On 30th Avenue, on a restaurant. I forget the name of it.
You went to a restaurant by yourself?
I got super stoned, went and saw a movie. I came out, and I was like, I'm going to get something to eat.
What movie?
I don't.
This is like 12 Angry Men.
Oh, was that?
What?
No, it was. I didn't see a movie that night.
You got that high? You
I just got high and went and
You
ate.
just made up that you went to a movie?
No, because I watched Daredevil, and I was going to go see a movie, then I ended up watching 3 episodes of Daredevil.
I think the thing we pull from this is that Dan has no ability to cheat on his girlfriend.
No.
It's like this. I was hanging out with the boys. Which boys?
Yeah, no, I'd be pretty awful at that.
When was the last time you took a Friday or Saturday night?
Not this past Saturday, but the Saturday
By choice.
before that. Actually, you want to hear something?
Let me have that.
You want to hear something? I took 2 Saturdays off in a row.
Right.
This past Saturday, I was down in Texas. I went to meet my girlfriend's family and went to a sketch show.
Yeah.
And it was fun. And I took the night off and went and saw some comedy, and it was exciting. And
Really?
yeah, and then the week before that, I also had no spot. My spots are going down. It's really frustrating.
Well, when you come back on TV, they'll go back up.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's going to have a huge push.
So
Yeah.
we'll see.
June 10th,
We
Boston,
can't-
Massachusetts.
We can't announce anything, right? You're
We
on
can dance
last-
in the half hour.
But you can't talk about Last Comic Standing.
No. But we could talk about peace, love, and rock and roll on
It's
Fox.
coming out June 12th on ABC from the makers of NYPD Blue.
That's not true. It's the makers of Rescue Me.
July 16th.
Fucking douchebag.
FX.
They started shooting Benders today,
Oh,
which is Jim Serpico and Tom Saletti wrote, and they're directing, producing. It's their first show, just those two that IFC bought, and they have 10 episodes, and they casted a few people we know, and it's actually a lot of comedians are in it, which is great.
yeah, I auditioned.
You did? What'd you audition
I
for?
auditioned for a small part. It didn't go well.
Oh, really?
I thought it actually went well. I didn't get it, though.
What was the line?
I can't remember.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I was
probably-
I was like a skinny hockey player.
Mhm.
But I think they wanted a skinnier. It said nearly emaciated.
Right.
So
I think
I'm like,
Norton got that part.
I got a pretty good body.
I think. Yeah, so they started shooting, I think today was one of the first days. And I don't know if I can announce who's in it, but
Let's be safe.
let's be safe. And some of our fucking good friends have will be very surprised to listen to the show. Be very surprised who's in it.
Past
And I'm
guests.
very excited about the show. It's very, very, very funny. Very funny.
It's about hockey, right?
It's a hot.
Yeah.
Well, it's about
Life.
It's like a beer league, isn't it?
It's like hockey. It's a hockey. You should let me fucking say something, you cocksucker. It's my arm just went numb. Which arm is it? Which arm is it? The left or right?
That's
Left.
the right.
Left.
You're fine. Your
No,
right arm's numb. You're
Okay,
good.
okay.
Left arm's the one you got to worry about.
That would be the
Any
worst.
tingling?
If I just had a heart attack in front of you, fucking four jack-offs. I know.
Dan's taking over the show.
No, he wouldn't.
Also, there's
I'd be
5
like-
of us.
Yeah.
There's not 5 of you.
Deepu's a human.
Deepu.
I think you're a human, Deepu.
Thank you.
Deepu would actually keep rolling. He'd fucking find a way to get a
Are you
close
kidding
up.
me? He's
Yeah,
the
but-
only one the closest to being a doctor in this room.
Just start pushing your chest.
Did you go to college, Deepu?
Yeah, I got a degree in biology.
If he hadn't
Yeah.
gone to college, his parents would have chopped his head off.
You got a degree in biology?
Did you have a tiger mom?
Half tiger.
What the fuck is that?
Like one of those moms that just drives you to like learn the cello by the
Oh,
time.
I thought you meant like Tiger Woods' mom.
Cocksucker. You follow HuffPo on Twitter, and you read that one morning with taking a shit
I
on the
saw
squatty
it
potty.
on Dateline NBC.
Tiger moms. Ooh, what's this?
It is a real thing.
Thank
know.
you, Deepu.
Yeah.
What was your mom a tiger mom?
Nah, they just wanted what's best for me. So they said, oh, yeah, you should probably do this.
I want you to practice the violin at least 7 hours a day for all day, or you do not go outside, Deepu.
For all day.
For all day. And I'm racist. I did a dupu daba dupu.
Yeah, because I nailed the accent.
They love his Indian accent.
Did they listen?
Your
Yeah.
parents listen to the show?
Yeah.
They probably
Why
say,
would you have your
my
parents listen to the show?
the big girl,
Want them to be proud of something.
whoever the fat girl is, she does a very
You should have them just watch it without the sound if you wanted them to be proud.
Deepu, you
what I did.
control all the white people, yes? Isn't it made that you control them? I'm very proud of you. You tell the newly fat man, he's very good at accents.
Your script is flawless.
How do you do a better accent than him?
Yeah.
He's Indian.
Yeah, that's
Because
weird.
I was not raised with parents.
Yeah.
Only one parent.
I just do Apu from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
The answer you're looking for is talent, Bobby.
Fuck
Boy
me.
got
Go ahead.
I want to hear some Montreal who really just bombed and fucking. You know what I mean?
I really do too.
Who were you like? Fuck.
Fuck you.
There's got to be times where you're in the back going, "Fuck us hard. We fucked up."
How about where you just kind of sneak out because you're the one you picked him?
I mean, I obviously am not gonna do that.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's happened.
Okay,
Certainly that's
But I
happened.
will say this: I remember there's 2 or 3 times where I've sat outside of a New Face show on the ground, just staring, knowing that I had made mistakes.
It's like they duped you.
Yeah, for sure. I
Right.
mean, like we just have to pick. I mean, listen, if you had to pick New Faces, if that was your job,
Yes.
it's
I
a
would've-
batting average thing, and you'd feel horrible about
I would've
yourself
went too early.
occasionally. Yeah, you would have gone very.
Yeah, it would have been
very
19.
early. It's tanked. I mean, the worst gala host, that I'll say, is, well, we've had a lot of bad, like Pamela Anderson hosted a gala once.
How bad was that?
That was like an epic fucking disaster. Like, epic.
Because she's just like,
She was fine, but it's like, I mean, that's my fault at the
Yeah.
end of the day. Like,
She
I
doesn't
was
do
like,
stand-up.
oh, great, a comedy show. Do you know what I'm going to do to all these comedians that have worked hard for years to finally do a gala?
Yeah.
I'm going to have Pamela Anderson host that show. That sounds like a fair situation.
Did you have to write stuff? They have to get people to write
We
for her.
wrote stuff for her, and she, you know,
How long she do?
she did like an aerial act, a dance.
Wow.
I wasn't really that proud of it.
It's like 6 minutes.
It was pretty bad.
Who's the second worst?
I don't know. There's been some people who have done. I mean, I'm lying, right? You know, I'm just trying to see who
I want to be
comfortable
honest
saying.
with you. Galas are very hard.
You've done great on galas. You've like.
But they're
what
very-
was your easiest gala? The Dane one.
The Dane one was easy. Last year,
because it was a stand-up hosting it. Is that easier?
stand-up hosting it
Yeah.
gets him in the mood, and his fans came. So Russell Peters last year's was good, but you should have had Godfrey close because Godfrey's out of his fucking mind. But here,
I mean, you close?
we get me close, yeah. But here's the thing: what sucked about
You
last
killed though.
Yeah, we did. But everybody killed. But last year, what sucked about doing the gala is it was Sunday, and then it went to Monday because Russell's so big, he sold a Monday show. So you're literally in your hotel room Monday morning and hearing clanging from them taking apart all the stuff, just ging 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 ging, brrr, bap, and it's raining. No comics are in town. There's nothing, and they're just ripping everything down, and you have one more show, and it's just sad. And like I remember, I walked downstairs, and Godfrey was just going through the offices, looking for shit and making calls because like there was one phone left, and we're all, there was like 100 people in that office.
Yeah.
There was like one phone that works. He was just calling his chick.
so it was
'cause
like boiler
free.
room?
It was weird. I remember I found a toy. I think I still have it. Somebody left a Burger King toy there, and I just took it. And it's like it was Max's favorite toy for like 5 months. It was really sad. And then you go do the.
I gotta go return
think
my
the,
gift.
the sad thing is the toy, not the
I stole the
that
toy.
was his best toy for 5 months.
You
I'll
never
tell
know what a
that.
kid's gonna like. They'll suck on a nickel for an hour. If you
And
give
who
it to
else?
them.
Who else have you done? So you did Russell. You did
Russell, and then I did. My first gala was the worst gala I've ever done, and this is why. And I've talked about it before. Is that it was the first year I did the festival. I did the Nasty Show. Amazing, just uplifting. Holy shit! Me and Louis hung out for the first time. Like walked around, and I remember we just walked into a store and he bought a bag of apricots. Like I never thought of buying apricots. And I remember like a couple weeks later I was on the road and I just bought apricots to kind of like mimic my fucking whatever, my surrogate dad that I created through Louis C.K. You know what I mean? He gave me a watercolor thing because I told him I did art, and I gave me literally a little watercolor thing with the brush and the pad, and I painted him. It took me 2 days.
You painted Louis C.K.?
Hang on, let me finish.
I want to draw you.
I painted him Club Soda, the street, with the Nasty Show. I took a picture of it, and then I sketched it, and then I did a watercolor. That's how you do watercolors. You sketch it with pencil lightly, and then you watercolor it, and then you erase with a rubber eraser, you erase the pencil. And I remember I gave him a watercolor of that night, of that week we were there, and it was like, and then we did the gala, and Matt Frost said, you should wear a suit. And I went to the mall and bought a suit. I literally spent most of the money I made at the festival at a mall on a fucking suit. And I was a big boy that one too. I wasn't like skinny. It was one of the fats. So I remember I had to have it fucking custom. And I showed up, and you can't swear, and you can't do this, and I'm trying. And then I'm little Kev was on before me. He goes out talking about shit, piss, fucking shit, and the baby shit, and I shit, and everybody fucking shit. And I looked at the lady. I go, why can't he swear? She goes, it was cute when he does it. Right? And I was like, okay. And I remember he went out before me, fucking annihilated. I went out in a suit. I was so uncomfortable. I remember there was one point I had to run in the bit, and I started running, and I just, in my head, I'm like, I'm wearing a suit. I'm just fat. A fat guy in a suit running.
Yeah.
And it was okay. But I remember that the one thing that they said, don't worry about it. We're not going to let you bomb for a TV show. You know, we'll fucking make sure we'll, you know.
Sweeten it
That's
up.
just something we say to make people feel better.
Yeah, you definitely didn't, because I saw it, and it was me, just fat guy running in a suit. That's all you're thinking
We
about.
actually were able to make you, through CGI, 20 pounds fatter.
did you?
We did that. We invested in that.
Well, the next one I did was actually great. It was a love one. It was fucking fun with the guy from Modern Family, and I kind of learned how to do them. This is what fucks you up. Ready? The lights are on.
Ah.
And mentally, your brain, because you don't realize you're doing a TV show, they need lights to film it. When you go out, as long as you're in your brain, you go, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Literally, fuck it. And I learned this from Bob Marley. Fuck it. Went out with a hat. Fucking and just annihilate. I was like, oh, fuck it. Fuck the lights. Fuck everything. Fuck the cameras. Fuck the old people. And just go and do your shit. And then from then on, it was fucking just, you know, great to do them.
Epic.
Dude, doing a show with lights on really fucks your brain up.
Yeah.
If you don't acknowledge it, you're sitting there going, something's wrong, something's wrong, something's wrong, something's different.
Sex is the same way, I imagine.
With me, it is.
Yeah.
And okay, nice talking to you. But
Do you have sex with the lights on or off?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have sex.
Ever?
No,
How many times a year?
I don't know.
Really?
I'm gonna fuck this weekend though.
Really?
Yeah. Sunday, Ben and Jerry's.
Woo! Fuck that face with all that ice cream, dog.
Hey.
Sorry, big girls get excited about it.
By the way, a lot of people don't know who Little Kev is.
Little Kev is Kevin Hart.
But I think a lot of people don't know that.
This was before fucking Kev was Kev. He was just he kind of popped there. After that, he kind of popped and then kind of came. That was then Soul Plane, which should have took anybody's career down and fucking burnt it.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, then he now he's
He's going to sell out our arena.
Is he coming?
Montreal. He's coming.
Wow.
Are you getting him from Montreal ever?
This year.
This is Montreal.
yeah.
He's coming.
So he's doing Montreal. Chappelle's doing Montreal. We got Mike Myers, Neil Patrick Harris hosting galas.
Wow.
Wanda Sykes. Burr, Patton.
So Burr's coming up and doing a show.
Burr's coming and doing a show.
Is he doing another
Patton-
gala?
No, he's just doing shows this year. Solo
Where
shows.
Where is he doing that?
New venue. This new venue called Olympia.
How many?
2 or 3.
2,000 or 3,000 people.
He's almost done selling out too.
Jeez.
And he just came last year. He hosted galas last year, and he's
Yeah.
back, and we're already almost sold out.
Yeah,
He's amazing.
yeah.
But
He sold 19 shows in Boston.
I saw that at the Wilbur.
It's almost like, all right, enough.
what is that? 19,000 seats? Is it like 1,000
No.
seats every time?
No, it's over 20,000 seats.
Wow.
It's almost like, all right, we get it. You know what I mean? Just go do the garden. It's, you know what I mean? We get it. Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's how physically exhausting is that?
I think, I don't know, but
How many shows?
19 shows.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of cool comic-wise because it's like, yeah, fuck it. Let's go. I'll do an hour. I was probably working shit out, just fucking doing an hour of material. When you think of it, an hour is not that long to do when you're in it for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know, he writes he writes a lot, and he's pretty much, does his thing now. You know?
Yeah.
19 shows is just, it's a record. You got a plaque on the fucking building, I think, or on a chair.
If you're able to do it, it's the way to do it. So what's the alternative?
Why do you say that?
Because, like, otherwise, I mean, listen, I get the arena thing, I
Okay.
get the big 4,000 seater thing, but Bill Burr is so incredible at doing stand-up comedy.
Right.
And if he's filming 1 billion TV shows, that's one thing. Then play the biggest room possible.
Okay.
But if you have time, Yeah, go and give people that intimate, special experience. Seeing him in a 1,000-seater,
I agree with you.
that's amazing.
I do agree with you.
You know?
I do. I agree with him totally.
But these guys like Louis, who have like a billion movies, and then the TV show, and
Yeah.
then, I get why they don't have enough time. But
I agree with you. I absolutely do. That's a fucking very good point. You know, because that's where you really do want to see comedy in the 1,000-seater. You don't want to see it. I mean, look, you see somebody in an arena. There's a lot of shitty seats.
Yeah, I saw Chappelle do a 500-seat theater one time, and that was amazing. And then I saw him do an amphitheater that sat like 5,000 people, and I had really good seats, and it wasn't.
like we're doing like at our festival right now.
Yeah.
So we have 6 shows that are going to sell out shortly. Chappelle doing a 1,400-seater.
That's awesome.
It's ridiculous. You get to see, and if any of you at Chappelle right now,
Yeah.
He's back
the
on
set
his shit.
that he is doing, and I saw it a couple months ago in Carolina. One of the funniest stand-up sets that I've seen in the last 3 years.
Wow.
That's how. I mean, he is
back.
top of his game,
right.
and like I'm so happy that rather than having him, I mean, listen, the Kevin thing in an arena, that's a spectacle. I mean,
Yeah.
that's gonna be the energy there. Every single seat, 13,000 seats will be taken.
Jeez,
The energy there is special. But on the other side of the coin, yeah, sitting and watching
He's doing
someone
the,
like Chappelle in a
the
1200 seat.
Philadelphia the football
The
field.
arena.
He's doing the link.
Yeah,
He's
stadium.
doing the
He's doing the link.
Yeah.
It seems like Just for Laughs, though, is getting bigger and bigger every year. You guys used to have a couple big names, maybe one, but you used to do these big galas with that was the thing. And now you're doing the galas, plus the Nasty Show, plus the dating show, plus the, all these other theme shows that are just selling the fuck out. I don't mean to jerk your dick off either, but
Please do.
Now you're doing these. I mean, you're having these massive comedians coming up and doing these solo shows. It's getting bigger and
we have
bigger.
35% more tickets this year than just last year.
Jesus.
And people are coming. Well, people are like the people who are listening to this podcast that
Yeah.
did not exist 5 years ago.
Yeah.
People are traveling it up.
Yeah.
So anybody listening now,
It
go
is-
to haha.com. Half of your favorite comics are there this year. The other half will be there next year. You know,
If you want to, like, as a terrorist, if you want to take out the funny in America, just go to this year and fucking take out every venue.
And then every comic that wasn't there is like, I wonder if I'm going to do it next year.
Robert coming down and be talking to Chris. Listen, Chris. How much
I
time
think
do you have?
we made it clear that that'll never happen with Chris.
We're booking unburnt faces.
Hey, can you please do me a favor? Can you undo
You
that
gotta
because I'm gonna have
throw
to.
it in there.
I'm gonna have to talk to him for like the next month about that.
I would like to be clear that I'm not kidding.
Chris.
You know, when Joe does it, I know it's love, but this time I don't know.
I just want to have fun, guys. You know, they're very mean. I've been enjoying it. You know.
Listen, I'm a big girl. I like fun.
I mean, the best part of Montreal is the party, though, at night. How fucking great is that?
See, I don't know.
See-
I haven't been up there since I stopped drinking.
See, I disagree. I think the best part is the days.
Really?
The party, there's too many people. It's loud. It's crazy. You're like, should I be talking to him? Maybe I should be doing him. He didn't look at me.
Yeah, but the
party, but the daytime is great because everywhere you go, you come off the elevator. There's 5 comics there. You go to get breakfast. You're bumping into comics. Everyone's getting lunch.
but the industry part of it is so not there anymore as it used to be, where it's like, oh my God, you could get a $500,000 development deal if that doesn't really exist anymore.
You
You
heard
could
it
have-
here first. We're irrelevant. I don't know if Robert made that clear.
You're not irrelevant. It's not about that anymore as it
Well,
used
he got
to be.
management off it, didn't he?
You can get management off it if you new faces. It's incredible for. But if you're going up as a regular guy, the shows itself,
The shows
like
are
I just said, are
fantastic.
just you have some of the best comedians in the world.
Just to clarify your slightly offensive statement, though, we have more industry now than ever.
but
The difference
Yes.
is back in the day, 15 years ago, when you were getting new faces,
Yeah.
people were walking away with like 300,000, a half a mil. That doesn't exist in our business. Though,
yeah,
altogether.
that's what I'm
Oh,
saying. If you
know?
take that pressure out of it,
Right.
and you're just going to go up and do a spot, and you're going to get management or agent or people going to know you. It's less pressure. You don't have to. If you don't walk away, like I couldn't imagine going up there and seeing somebody get a $500,000 deal and you didn't get anything. That must fucking drive you mad.
Those were guys who were new faces, like brand new guys.
Like,
Yes.
new
Yeah.
faces, like
Oh, shit.
Dude, chicken.
Chicken got I think $500,000.
$500,000 deal and a 3-pitcher deal.
Who was Chicken?
He's dead.
okay.
Were you guys super nervous? Like, were you guys when you guys did new faces?
I was.
Were you
Truth be
confident
told-
or very very nervous?
Truth be
No,
told,
just tell us a lie.
tell us a lie. Great time. Super pumped. Had fun.
Now, truth be told,
I had a kind of a chip on my shoulder because I thought I should have got regular new faces. So going up there for unwrapped, I was like, I'm gonna turn the screws.
Bring it.
I worked that set to the fucking bone.
Really?
Yeah, I was just working on it. I wanted every sentence to fucking murder because
Right.
I was like, all right, I'm gonna go do unwrapped, and I'm very excited for
It
the
was much
opportunity.
better for you because you
100%.
got to be
100%. 100%. But I went up there with the attitude of like, which I think helped me, of like kind of like a fuck you attitude. Of like,
Yeah.
all right, let's go fucking, I'm going to go murder up there.
Yeah.
And I think that served me, that served my purpose because I got everything that I wanted out of Montreal. I got an awesome manager.
Yep.
And it fucking got me out of serving tacos
Yeah.
to businessmen.
Yeah.
So it was the best.
I agree.
It was the
How many
best. I remember taking the call from you guys. I was at a table taking an order, and I'd missed Jeff's call the day before, and I was at the restaurant, and my phone started ringing in my pocket, and I was at the table, and I looked, and it said Jeff Singer on it, and I was like, excuse me, I'll be right back. And I went outside and lit up a cigarette and picked up, and you guys were like, you guys want to come to Montreal? And I was
Was
like,
I on the phone?
yeah, you were on
Did
the
we
phone.
do that thing where we aggressively fucked with you first?
Yeah, you're like, hey man, it just happened. Well, I don't know if you know this. The year before, I went out drinking because Jeff called me and left a message, and I was like, this is 2010, and I was like, my best friend, who's not a comic that I grew up with, was like, dude, they never called you before. You got it. And he's buying me shots all night at the bar,
no.
and I'm on a double the next day at the restaurant, and in between shifts, I get a call from Jeff, and he's like, hey, you listen, you're one of the last names we crossed off the list. So you guys did that to me again, and I remember being outside just smoking a cigarette going, all right, fucking, I get it. And then you're like, you want to come to Montreal? And I was like, fuck. I went back in. I was the greatest waiter for the rest of that shift. I was like, you guys want some free? Let me get you some chips. You guys need more chips. I was just running around. I was fucking flying high because, it was like,
What a great feeling.
it was unbelievable after years of...
There's nothing like succeeding. When you succeed in this business, it's so the work it takes to get there, and the failure and the disappointment it takes to get there, and then when somebody just says yes, that's all they do is yes.
Yeah.
You can come. It's fucking amazing.
Well, all I heard was that, and then everything else got drowned out because they were like, "Can you find a route?" And I was like, "Yeah." Everything was like, "Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, that's fine."
Yeah.
What days? What are the days?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go tell my fucking manager at the restaurant I need those days
great.
off.
All right, we got to wrap this up. We're going to end on that beautiful story of Dan Soder just getting Montreal for the
So when I was
first time.
skinny and castable, but now I'm a big girl. So
You are a big girl, but I still love you. Let's go around the room real quick. Robbie, we got the festival happening.
And end of July, hahaha.com.
Right.
And Toronto, end of September, early October, jfl42.com.
And we got your at Robbie Praw. We got your Twitter up there too. If you want to follow Robbie, he's not just.
Yeah, I'll put you in the tweets.
I occasionally retweet something funny, so if you really want that type of thing on your feed.
Fucking love Robbie.
But just for laughs, at just underscore.
We'll find it.
I can't even do our own Twitter handle.
Everybody, that's
I
what
just
I,
tanked.
that's
I
what I
should've
love
put
about the festival too. Is after you get in, you realize Zoe, you, Bruce, his wife, everybody is fucking.
What about my wife?
Your wife is awesome. You know why I love your wife? Because she loves my stand-up.
She loves your stuff.
She loves it. She comes to the shows and
We're having a
laughs.
baby. That's huh?
Oh my God! Get the fuck out of here!
congratulations.
Having a baby
Wow.
in September.
Who is the donor?
It was Dan's fat semen. So we wanted to have a fat baby.
Sounds like a store.
Dan's fat semen. Show me cake and I
Dude,
come.
congratulations, Mazel Tov, Bobala.
Thanks for making that so Jewy for me, man.
Yes,
That
you
was so
got
nice.
it. You're a mensch.
With my Jeff Goldblum. Well, thanks for having me, man.
Dude, thanks for being on. I love you,
Appreciate
buddy.
it. Thanks.
And I will see you in Toronto, right?
Yes, sir.
And you'll have fun in Montreal. Dan, you going? No, you guys are going this year, right? Next year. Where are you going? What do you got going on?
June 18th to June 20th, I will be at Comedy Works in Denver.
Are you looking up like is it on the ceiling?
Well, because I was thinking Bonnaroo's before that. I'm doing Bonnaroo.
I'm doing Bonnaroo.
This year?
Dude, we're going there with for the show.
Sex, drugs, and rock and
Do
roll.
you guys know you
Sex,
had
drugs, and rock and roll. I'm doing promoting it, and then I'm doing some shows there.
I'm there Wednesday through Monday.
Boom.
you guys know you had that conversation 3 weeks ago.
Whatever.
Hey, you're going to Bonnaroo?
You know where you're not going?
Bonnaroo!
I'm
Hey-
going to the Jersey Shore.
Hey,
though.
Chris, did you hurt yourself breaking down the fourth wall?
Good.
But Comedy Works in Denver.
Comedy Works is my favorite club.
June-
One of them in the world. I love that place.
June 18th to June 20th.
Never met the owner.
She's great. Wendy Curtis.
I've never met her, but I've heard beautiful things about her.
She's great. And
Yeah.
she...
Maybe that's a good thing.
She asked if it's kind of a short notice, but I'm excited to go back to Denver.
Oh, I
and
love
fucking-
Denver, dude. I love it.
Very excited.
I do. I love it.
It's always nice to go home and work at a fantastic club.
It's a great club. Go ahead. What do you got, Joe?
June 10th, my Comedy Central half-hour special in Boston.
Yes.
You can get the link on my Facebook, and you just Google it, look it up, whatever.
Where is it being filmed?
The Royale Theater.
Is that a Royale with cheese?
And also, get tickets early. This one's going to go quick, everybody. July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Yeah. Isn't the 4th almost sold out?
The 4th is getting close to sold out, so make sure you get those tickets early so they don't cancel the show.
Everybody gets a sparkler.
The Stress Factory, and if you buy your tickets early enough, you can do time on the show. July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Seriously, I'd love that. I need the money, so please come the 4th. I don't want it to get canceled.
Jesus.
And then this comes out Monday, yeah?
Monday, yeah.
Tomorrow night, June 2nd, Tuesday.
Stop banging on the table. We get it.
Right downstairs, Sam
Cellar.
Morrill is at the Comedy Village. The Comedy Underground.
Village Underground,
Village
you
Underground.
fucking moke.
Our buddy Sam Morrill, past guest.
Sam
one of the
Morrill.
best. Morrill. He's
Is
my
it
best
Morrill?
friend.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Not really. He's recording his album for Comedy Central Records, and there's still tickets available. Village Underground tomorrow night. So come out. You can be part of history. You know.
Can I be? Like my friends are like Keith and Colin. Can I get it? Can you guys be my friend? I want a younger friend.
Sorry, bro.
I am your friend. I'm coming to your kid's birthday.
No,
party.
I mean like best friends. Can we start to be best friends?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Everyone, check out Bobby's show. Peace, love, and rock and roll on
Fucking throw
Fox.
No shoes, no shirt, no service. Coming to TBS.
So, yeah, 4th of July, I'll see you there, and then June 2nd, come to see Sam's show. There's
Oh
still
God!
tickets.
All right, come to Sam's show. Go ahead, and you guys, go to ComedyCellar.com. This is the Comedy Cellar Riotcast Studios we are in right now. They provide us with this beautiful space, and downstairs, ComedyCellar.com. It's one of the best comedy club in the fucking world, hands down. So make sure you go to the website, come to the shows, and check us out. Not all of us play there, but you know.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just
I
looking
work
at you.
there.
Go ahead. What do you got for me? What am I playing?
Yeah, June 27th,
Yeah.
Treehouse at Sports Haven, New Haven. That's me, you, and Lewis on that show.
Oh yeah, that's a great show.
Great show.
July 16th, the night Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Rolls premieres. Gotham Comedy Club, also July 17th and 18th.
Yeah, Gotham Comedy Club was going to be awesome.
August 7th and 8th, Governors in Brokerage.
It's funny. I just got a text message from Zoe, who I love, who is works for Just for Laughs. She goes, "I'm jealous watching you, Robbie, on the show live. She wishes she was here."
I'm so happy she's not, to be honest with you. She's the
Why?
worst.
Zoe is not the fucking
worst.
Do not say that. That's
The
not
worst.
true.
She's
That
the
is not. I'm looking right in the camera. Zoe,
the
you are
worst.
the best. The best.
Just
the
worst.
best.
She's the worst.
The best.
The worst.
The best.
I hate her.
The best. I love her.
No one likes her.
No, you're out of your mind. Everybody loves
I
Zoe.
personally don't like her.
You're out. You're out of your fucking mind.
She's the best. I love
I
her.
know she's the best.
I just like being
Go
with
ahead.
her.
What do you got?
Should I keep going? with
Yes,
it?
go.
Yeah.
It's called Comedy Scopo. Sorry for your timing getting fucked up.
Okay. August 20th, 21st, Salt Lake City at the 50 West Club.
Yeah.
And then there's some later dates. But
All right, we got some other dates coming up. Also, I'm going to be at the ATX television event in Austin, the 4th, 5th, and 6th. I'll be in Austin for the ATX promoting sex, drugs, and rock and roll. The week after that, I'm going to be in Bonnaroo, 11th, 12th, 13th. And I believe the 14th, I'll be in Bonnaroo promoting sex, drugs, and rock and roll and also doing my comedy. So come check that out. And I have a very big announcement coming up. I can't announce it right now, but as soon as I can, I will. But it's awesome. I'm very excited to make this announcement. So probably next week, hopefully, or the week after. So listen out for that. And go to RobertKellyLive.com, check out all my dates, and buy Robert Kelly Live from the Village Underground. $5 right on my site, and you can own it, the unedited version. And right here behind me, you can see this lovely T-shirt, Robert Kelly Live at the Village Underground. We are giving this T-shirt away to a fan. All you have to do, Deepu, is what?
Oh yeah, the contest. Leave a
Are you shitting me? I literally teed it up for you.
just leave a comment. Well, actually, the contest is over. Basically, we did it for only last week's episode.
Let's do it for 2 episodes. Let's give 2 shirts away.
All right, great. All you have to do is leave a comment on the official release of this episode, the one
Yep.
that comes out Sunday night, and also be a subscriber to the channel, which of course is free.
oh,
Right.
a nice comment too.
Why?
Yeah.
What were they doing?
There's some dicky comments.
Well, those are like
What were they saying?
This is some shit about last episode.
Like
they,
what?
They didn't like the last episode.
Well, it had to do with the guest. It was Gavin McInnes kind of creating like a reactionary.
They said some shit about Bobby.
What'd they say? What'd they say?
They said they
Just
don't like
say-
you.
They said they don't like me?
They don't like you. Yeah.
It's just
What are they
one person.
listening for?
What were they saying? You can tell me.
I gotta go look up the exact quotes.
Yeah, but what was it?
They don't like you.
But like, but like
Some
like how-
asshole was like, I counted 9 fallacies, Bobby said, and it's just horseshit like that.
Fallacies. What do you mean?
That's a word for like an incorrect statement. You know, people's over analytical douchebags. Fucking.
I mean, there was some worse things,
Yeah.
but you know.
There was worse things than that.
I
like
mean,
what?
a little bit.
Like what? Say
I don't
it.
remember.
Well, how do you know they're worse?
Because I read them.
What was it?
And then when we go back and read them.
I want to hear one before the end of this fucking show. Everybody's on their phones.
I'm
They're
looking
all
for the
on-
I'm
comment.
looking for the comment, bro. I'm trying to hunt people down, dog.
Come on, get the fucking comment. I want to hear it. Spit it out.
I gotta get to the comments, Bobby.
Deepu,
It
do
takes
you
a
have
second.
it?
No, I don't.
Can
have
you
it
get
loaded
to
up.
it?
I gotta look at them because there's a lot of them.
The lot. What do you mean? There was a lot
There's
of.
66 comments this
Because of the
week.
contest, a lot of people commented for that too.
All right, go ahead.
Bobby is trying to tell Gavin anything is amusing in and of itself because Gavin is actually a learned man who is intelligent and Bobby is a complete moron. Bobby is mad that Gavin has a slight criticism of his friend Louis C.K. I could write a very long list of all the fallacies that Bobby spouts off. Bobby's acting like a woman at times in the podcast. Fucking shameful.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's not even. That's a guy as a tool.
Yeah.
No, but keep going. Is there more?
Yeah, let me see.
Go ahead. Look how happy Scopo is.
He does. He loves it.
Is anybody picking this up though? He's reading this with a smile.
Well,
This one
I can
sounds
also
juicy.
see.
I guarantee-
I can see the dick getting hard in his jeans.
I got half shoved. Don't worry about it.
What else you got?
Bobby is stupid.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a statistical fact that women over 35 have trouble having children. Having a child at 40 is statistically rare. Gavin is right. I'm so tired of people thinking anecdotes prove something.
Statistically rare? It's rare for a woman to have a child over 40?
No, because Bobby said that it's not that the kid's fine.
I was
at
giving out
35.
facts. I was going 72% of women, and then I was backing out. I was going, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
That's so dumb.
But these dummies don't understand that I was
That's
being,
really good.
I was
That's 'cause
kidding around.
These people that come out like have like an army of people that think they're meaning something.
I was
also,
lit-
58% of listeners believe everything that Bobby
Yeah,
said.
it's actually 61%.
Well, I don't know where you're getting
How
your
about this
stats,
one?
but-
Uh-oh.
Where is Dan? Great episode, but Joe and Dan are an amazing combination.
Well, they're
I
here
agree.
now, so there you go. This week's episode was brought to you by the letters D and F.
For fucking
Fat,
Dan
fat,
got fat.
Dan got fat. And that's about it. We got to go. So make sure you subscribe. We're going to give the second T-shirt away. We're going to announce the winner of this week's coming up, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. You guys are the best. I'll talk to you later. Robert Kelly's, you know what, dude?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Check out riotcast.com for all of the best podcasts on the internet. And they are all free. And they are all